Bro, because it's like, bro, you every time you say something, bro, Mojo says some smart ass shit. It's just be funny as shit, bro. Someone got
you. What are you talking about?
You know what's, bro? First off, why are you talking to me while I'm taking this shit, bro? Like, why are you talking to me, bro? Like, mute the fucking mic, bro.
Hornet's nest that was on the side of my house, right? So the bees instantly are riled up. And mind you, to get to the trash can, you got to go down this steep ass hill. So it wasn't no just
medical advice. It was, Jeffrey, put the spoon in the freezer.
I remember them days.
That's what it was.
In the block. Thank you for the dock. I'm about to spin the block.
For the what? For the what?
The nigga on the hood AI, he was like, thank you for the Glock. I'm about to spin the block.
That ain't what you said.
All right, y'all. We have here E on the show. About to get interviewed. About to get some questions going on. You ready?
Yep.
All right. So, when you first meet a guy, how do you decide if he's going to be a friend, more than a friend, and more importantly, when do you decide? Because
is a living
Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. He live on the sun.
Exactly, bro. Aliens, bro. Who knows, bro? We might have some. You know what I mean? Like, bro.
Aliens up there.
And that's what they might be talking. You know what I'm saying? Might be hearing some shit like that in the background.
This nigga Luke is the greatest and the worst. All that
Real shit, bro.
He is the alien. He's Morgan.
Going like, yo, I gotta pee. Like,
I don't want to imagine it.
That's fucking...
Anything that's not Earth is a planet.
Anything that's not Earth is a planet. You heard it here.
Yeah, we heard it. Mm-hmm.
Case closed. Boop has solved the problem.
Book has solved the problem.
Yo, every time I see that joint, I'm just like, damn. I'm just like, damn. And even the part where I come in, I'm like, what the hell was I even talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Everything and nothing, because that intro is literally made up of just a bunch of random videos. Just a bunch of random videos, a bunch of random clips, just anything that I just thought was funny during that moment. I was like, yup, going in the intro.
Hey, look, facts.
Because y'all funny as hell.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. How's everybody doing? I know it's the beginning of the show. There's not too many people in here, but it's okay. People start coming in.
To the TKB podcast.
Yes.
I don't know where Mojo is.
We have one of the lovely queens up in the building. She's coming up on the show. You know what I'm saying? She's not just part of Women Wednesday. She's part of all days. No, but in the background she is. In the background she definitely is. So
yeah, in the
shout out to Queen Des. Shout out to Queen Des because she definitely holding it down in the background. Y'all don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Background, get your cap down. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying. But anyway. Oh my God.
Mr. Monkey. Oh. Thank you, Mr. Monkey.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad everybody's coming back. We have actually a really almost controversial topic to talk about today. More so, we're gonna get down and gritty. We got some shit to point out here. And to be honest, I feel like me and Mojo, and shoot, even Des, to get some shit off our chest with this whole topic. Huh?
No, we didn't even like introduce y'all.
Oh.
Yeah, you just introduced me and jumped right into that.
Well, like, I was waiting. My bad.
Amazing.
Okay, that's fucked up. I'm sorry about that.
Is Rex coming? So I can introduce y'all. Cause
He
like,
said he's coming.
I told him he
y'all
was
are
in here.
y'all are the men of TKB. Y'all need like y'all own special, the intro type of thing.
Well, I
Y'all some
mean,
cool ass guys. I don't know nobody doing it like we doing it. So like we all need an introduction.
well,
You
my
know
bad.
me. I don't need no introduction to this.
Mr. Mojo Zojo.
Say that again, Mr. Mojo. I didn't hear you, Mr. Mojo Zojo.
I said, you know me. I don't need no introduction to this.
Oh my
That's
God, man! You know what? See, I should have kept going on what the fuck I was saying.
that's our executive producer right there. That's the executive producer.
What's up, Rain? How you doing? I hope you're having an amazing day. Hope you're having a great day. Happy have a blah, 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 I can't even speak. Have a great day. Have a great day. And I hope you're having a great day.
Hi,
Am
hi, Rain.
I
They
like
got me
super
on here,
loud?
girl. They got me on here.
Am I super
No,
loud on this motherfucker?
I think you're fine. And we got Monkey on the mic. Like we got
Yeah.
Monkey on the mic.
I'm sorry. I had to get back on the mic because I got a whole new setup. I'm a little setup. I got like my mouse pad with the little LED lights. You know what I'm saying? I got my mouse
Hmm.
that's a LED light shit. I got a keyboard that got the LED lights. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling kind of special. I'm feeling like a whole like my official setup now. Like I even got this table right here, so I can have all my stuff right here. I got a TV screen in front of me, a big ass screen. I can see everybody's face. I can see your face, Mojo. I can see your face clearly as shit. I can see you clearly, Rex. I can see you clearly over there in the skies and shit.
Good job, Monkey.
You still glitching on our screen though.
Huh?
I said you still glitching on our screen.
Aw. I am.
Yes, Monkey is embracing it.
No, I'm not. He's just saying that to fucking throw me off. That's why I'm looking. That's why I'm looking. That's why I'm looking at the stream right now. You made me look at the stream just to do that. Fucking asshole.
Monkey, let the stream see your shirt.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, you
Hold on.
got your shirt on? Y'all got y'all shirts on?
No, I got a mushroom shirt.
Well,
You
well,
got your
Rex doesn't
mushroom
even
shirt?
have a shirt on.
Yeah, I thought.
He thought it was a nude show
See, that's
tonight.
Rex's specialty. Remember, this guy works out and does all type of shit. So
I have
he's
not
like
worked out
sponsoring his content. You know what I mean?
that's the way like 2.5 months.
I can't hear you, Rex. You kind of sound far away from your mic.
Said I haven't touched the weight in like two weeks.
Damn.
Yeah, I haven't done shit in a minute. I'm getting lazy.
Hey man,
Get
you
y'all
gonna get
some
back into it. You know what, Rex?
TKB
You know,
merch.
Rex? Me and you gonna get back into it because I'm actually getting on a regiment. What's his name? I think it's Tay King Tay. He sent me
I
some
bet you.
information how to get on that joint, and yeah,
That's crazy.
I'm about to lose his belly. Y'all about to see me in the next 3 months. From daddy gut to back to what I used to be, like when I was like fucking before I was 20. Like, yeah.
I'm,
You weigh
I-
like
I'm proud of
you
you,
like
Monkey.
315.
How much?
You weigh like 315.
That's a
Nah,
lot. That's a lot.
I
That's a
mean, I
lot.
would say close to 200. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you.
You got a whole me sitting inside of you. Pause. Pause.
Ah, ah,
Pause.
ah.
Pause.
You said it to the wrong
Hold
person.
on.
It's crazy.
Nah,
Ain't no way
nah.
you supposed to be your height weighing what I weigh.
Wait, say that again. I'm sorry.
I said ain't no way you supposed to be your height weighing what I weigh.
Hell no. Actually, I'm obese considering I'm only supposed to be at like 160, 164, 165. Is like
No.
Monkey,
actually
you're shorter than
no,
me. You're supposed to be
no,
way less than
no,
that.
that's
You
what
are
makes
not supposed to be
perfect
that way. You're supposed to be like
125.
130.
Yeah, because I'm
Nah,
supposed
hell
to be
no.
like a good
And you know how I
140,
know?
I
Because
have
150.
no. There's no way I'm supposed to be 130.
at,
There's no
at
way.
my height,
Yeah, Monkey.
my
I've never been
height, my
130 in my life.
BMI, my ideal BMI, I'm supposed to be like 155. I'm like 20 pounds, 20, 30 pounds heavier. I'm like 20, 30 pounds overweight,
Me too.
Bro,
technically.
you're not
Mine's
that
like
much taller than
160,
me,
170.
Rex. It
I'm 5'8", nigga.
5'8", bro. Look, then if you're
Monkey, you're
5'8", I'm
5'1".
5'6".
Come on.
Then if you're 5'8", I'm 5'6". Then nigga, like,
Monkey, you're nowhere near 5'6". We're definitely eye level. If not, I'm
oh
looking
my
down at you a little
god,
bit.
Whatever. Look, I'm gonna say it like this: from when the doctors told me, they said at least I'm supposed
When
to
the
be like
doctor told me.
164. And then the thing is, I got like no weird shit. No weird shit what I'm about to say, but I've always had a muscular body and I always had like thick thighs. So like when I played football, you know what I'm saying? These joints added a lot of weight, you know what I mean?
Built like
You got these,
Osborne Cobblepot.
Did you say muscular body?
yeah,
That's what.
I
Oh,
used
I
to
just was
I
asking.
had
I
a
was just
sport,
asking.
I had a sports body. I played all type of sports. I played soccer, played football, and then after that, I mean, I did skateboarding. You know what I'm saying? Like there's all type of things I was doing.
You was active. You was an active kid.
Very active, very active.
And
Like
then
I was
I
always,
got high. And then I got high. And
and then I got high,
then
and then I got in relationships, and then I got women, and yeah, it just goes down from hill from
All
there.
right. Listen.
Like womp womp.
That's your choice in women. Women in general aren't womp womp. Just your choice.
I'm not saying that all women are womp womps, but
All
Are
women are womps.
not. Are not.
That's what I'm not saying.
That
All
be that
women are
just be
womps.
y'all choices, because I can't say all men womp womps.
Well, look. Well, I mean, obviously, you can't say all men are womp womps because we like
This
to.
is
All
have
men
no
are
problem saying
assholes,
that.
but that's a different
Most of us
story.
are.
Your
Most
sisters
of
have
us
no
are.
problem saying all men are womp womp.
Right.
Mm. You
Women
get
have
you
no
get
problem.
treated how you act, so that's their fault. That's their fault. It's not mine.
Well, there is some men that are out there that are some womps. Okay, but there's a
Hmm.
lot of women out there that are womps. All
Why
right,
would why she get two? Why men get one and she get two?
because to be honest with
Because it's
you,
double standard.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, where's the drums? Where's the
Yo, where's the
drums?
soundboard?
Double.
Please,
We're not
somebody
in
with the
Discord.
soundboard.
You get a double.
Dang. We not in Discord.
Wait. Okay, I tried my
The
best.
double standard. You get it double.
Mm. Damn, this almost leads into the topic that we got
That's
to talk
what
about
it
today.
is.
Today's a
Don't
juicy
call no
topic. That's
trouble.
all I gotta say.
Just take
It's
it.
pretty
Funky
juicy.
say it's
Take
juicy.
it.
It
Take
gotta
it.
be because
Take it. Take
man.
it. Wait, what are you talking about?
Well,
So remember the conversation we had with Monkey's aunt?
Mm-hmm.
I was having a hard time editing that video in lieu of the lady that got hit with a brick because she told the dude she ain't want to give him her number, right? You heard that story?
Yeah, I think I heard about it.
So I was having a hard time editing because like the
Let's see.
conversation that was being had between you and Monkey's aunt was definitely
Yeah, right
about
along the
that.
line.
Yeah.
Can't say nothing either. I'm like, this nigga just proved her point to a T.
Well, to a certain extent. To a certain extent.
Yeah,
That's
like
what I
I
want to
can't,
talk about.
I
there's
can't
two sides
argue.
to it. There's two sides of
I
it.
Yeah,
can't.
there's two sides to it.
Like if
Not
that woman was like, "That's what y'all do," I could never argue and be like, nah, "Yeah," because you felt it. You're right. There's niggas. Yeah,
yeah, so
that's crazy.
I don't know if we even need to get into the conversation with Monkey or not because I know there's so much we could talk about behind this. But did you do any research on the young lady beforehand, before
I
the
did
break?
not. Nah.
So
What was her name?
it don't say her name. She's just a brick lady right now.
She's just There's a bag lady. Is a brick lady.
Yeah, she's just a brick
The
lady
brick
right
lady.
now.
That's
She ain't the
horrible.
bag lady.
But let's see
that
if
is
I can
terrible.
find some
She
of her
ain't the
other
bag
content.
lady.
Hey, my mic doesn't sound like a popcorn right now, right?
No.
Okay.
Because depending on whose perspective you're getting, right, it's a lot to take in. It really is. Because if you look at her previous content is that of I hate men and we don't need men, fuck men. She's actually a lesbian.
Good for her.
And when you look at her previous content, she does this thing where she go around to random men and she slaps them.
Hey, look, yo, you see Rex's face?
Oh,
I'm watching one of her
yo, you
videos
see
now.
Rex's
I'm
face?
She
glad she
is.
never met me. I'm glad she never met me because
For real.
is it like a hard slap or is it like, yo, what are you doing?
Well, I mean, I think that's subjective to the person, to the
Is
video.
it enough?
To the
Is it
video,
enough where it
look-
makes it sound?
I don't even see a video of him actually hitting her.
Like if you were standing nearby, would you turn your head like what the fuck, or would you not even
Well,
know?
before the slap even come, is a whole show before the slap even come. Like she be twerking on him. She be telling him you ain't shit. You'll never get this. Like Borat's sister and shit. And she before she walks away from him, she slaps him in the face. Right? She walks off twerking or doing whatever. But she has this narrative that like she don't need men. You know what I mean? So my question to everybody on the panel right now is, if you don't need us, right? But I guess not even that. Not even that. Should you as a man, Rex and Monkey, be responsible for protecting every woman in the street?
No, 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 hell no, no. Because and anyway, and you know what?
Yeah, I'm
that
serious.
brings me to my video, but I'll put it on later. But no.
Am I wearing blue tights with a red cape?
Okay. All right.
Who the fuck you think I am, nigga?
So this is the point that she was making at the end of the video. Well, after she got hit with the brick, is that none of the men sitting around did anything to help her, right?
I might have helped her up. You know what I'm saying? I'll do that. But hold on, like,
take a brick. But you know,
like first of all, why did he hit it? Like, I don't know.
Not condoning what he did at all. He was wrong for hitting her with a brick.
Not at all.
There's so many different things he could have did before he got to that brick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But even once standing there with the brick, he didn't just pick up the brick and just haul off and hit her with her. He stood there with the brick in his hand for a few minutes before it even got in the case, and she still didn't get out of his face. Which brings me back to another point where if y'all are really so afraid of us, then why do y'all taunt us?
That's what I don't understand. See,
I don't even understand the whole
if you are honestly, if you genuinely, and I've heard people say this, I've heard women say this, and that's fine. If you are honestly and genuinely afraid of confrontations with men, if that is something like that scares me. It gets me nervous because men are stronger and they decide to flip one day and it's a wrap. I can understand that. I used to annoy me when my woman would say it. I'd be like, well, fuck that. You gotta be strong and down when you say no. Like, for real. Don't be like, be all cool. Nah, like, no, nigga, leave the fuck alone. Like, shut it down hard. Right? If you're gonna use that as your excuse, then that's gotta be legit, like how you act, or how you play it.
Around every man, though.
You can't taunt. Yeah, you can't taunt nobody and act like you tough or you're not afraid. And then like, you're a man, you're so much stronger. Nah, you wasn't just acting like that when you thought nothing was going to happen. Nah, don't do that because I'm not doing that to you.
The whole thing.
And it's crazy that you're supposed to be able to exercise restraint on your emotions, but they get to be frivolous with theirs.
I hate to say it, but it's the same thing as cops and non-black people.
Protect the women that act right, not the outrageous
women. Protect your women, because if the thing that I would say is that if you protect your woman, then nobody has nothing to worry about. See, she walk around screaming she didn't need no man, when in reality, that's what you needed a man for right there. If you was with your man, then no man would have been able to do nothing like that before doing something to him first, and then we would have a whole different conversation.
Not even that, but if you were somebody who wasn't out twerking and taunting men and then just being disrespectful and putting hands on them before you walk away, you might be somebody who actually deserved a knight in shining armor, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? You might be somebody who deserves to have somebody actually come to your aid and help you. But if you're around taunting dudes, playing with them, putting your hands on them, and then on top of that, telling them you ain't shit, I don't need you, I'll never need you, well then you don't ever need us. You can't fault any one of them for coming to know. You've been told us. That's like me seeing you and being like, yo, you need help, and you knowing deep down like I could probably use some help, and there's no things attached to hey, you need help. And you probably know you can need some help. You're like, nah, I want to show I can do it by myself. I'm good. I don't need no help. And I'm like, you sure? Because it looked like you may need some help in the future with this shit you're trying to do. You need some help? Nah, I don't need no help. Like, you positive? Yeah, okay, cool. And I'll let you ride. And I see you, and you look like you moving in stride, and you good. And not only you start moving in stride, but you move in stride to a point where you even start taunting the motherfucker. Like, I'm good. I got it. All right, cool. I remember. And then suddenly it gets a little heavier. Yeah. And as you keep doing it, do you realize, oh wait, this is going to take a toll on me. This hurts now. This isn't as easy as when I first started. I've been doing this for a minute. It's a little heavier. Wait, I do need some help.
Yeah, I'm tired now.
Should have been a little nicer when you say no. All you gotta do is say no nicely. But she got a track record. I just found something on her. This is her shit. Look like fucking damn near 10th time. But she likes to do this. She go messing with men, and they beat her ass. And then when she goes to the hospital, she makes GoFundMe accounts, and of course, it doesn't matter how fucked up you are. People gonna donate to the dumbest fucking shit. I swear, because people paying her medical bills. That's what it is. She getting people to pay her medical bills too.
But
She
see,
just
I
had a
noticed.
situation after this one. I mean, before this one, she had a situation where she went somewhere and she was literally, the video just shows her walking past a bunch of men, and I, I can't say for sure because my eyes are a little fucked up. I don't know if she's slapping them for real or if she's just getting really close to their face and air slapping them, and um, it's just a bunch of recordings of that, and then she makes another video and
But
she's like, "Look at me,
watch
look
this.
at my face."
Watch this with the air slap thing, right? Watch this. Rex, could a man come up and air slap your face and walk off like that?
Fuck no, nigga.
Monkey,
No,
could a
your
man
hands nowhere near my
could a
face.
man walk up and air slap your face and walk off, monkey? See, that's
Yo,
the thing I'm
we
talking
don't have
about.
gonna
words.
jerk
I'm
back.
like, what the fuck is
I'm
you
literally
doing?
gonna
The
jerk
fact
back.
you didn't touch me,
I'm gonna
I
fucking.
may not just haul off and launch on you, but I'm definitely gonna be like, yo, what the fuck is you doing?
Yo,
This is what
And
I'm
if
I'm
you,
talking
gonna
about.
depending
step
on how
back
you
and I'm ready
respond,
to
is
fight.
going to determine how that next
There's
one
no
goes.
fucking way. There's no fucking way. I'm stepping
Because
back
how
and I'm
did she
running
expect
right
them
back
to
at you,
act?
bro.
This is
If
what
I
I'm.
No
ask
way.
you, yo, what the fuck is you doing? And you respond like, ah, my bad, bro. It was a prank. Or I was
I
just
might come
joking.
back
Or
with
you
a
know what? I
knife.
was testing something. I wanted to show people's response and dumb shit. I'm gonna check you on it, but I'm
Yeah.
like, don't do that, no, because you backpedaled immediately.
Nah, nigga, I'm back.
All
Nah,
right, yo, relax. You don't never do that shit. No, that's fucking the wrong nigga ain't gonna ask you
bro,
a question. The wrong nigga is gonna launch on
bro.
you.
You
But
But
that's
never
if
my
I
know.
ask you, yo, what the fuck is you doing? And you like, nigga, relax, I ain't doing shit. Oh, we got a problem. If you say anything outside of the words I said in that first response, we have a problem.
Yo,
Like you
look,
got to be humble. You
I'm
got to
coming back
backpedal.
like
Hey, I'm sorry, my
I'm
bad,
coming
my
back like
bad.
Charles.
That's got to be like within seconds of me being like, nigga, what the fuck is you doing? Otherwise, we got a problem. You can't put your hands in another man's face. That's just known.
Yo,
You
I'm
don't do
coming back
that.
like Charleston with that knife, bro.
You
I'm
don't
gonna stab
threaten
the
another
nigga in the
nigga.
fucking
I
head,
just seen
bro.
a
so.
prank. Oh,
You know
I
what I'm
wish
saying?
I saved the TikTok. I was just watching or
You
the
heard me?
fucking Instagram video. There was this boy earlier, and he was fucking with a dude in the store, and he asked the nigga. He was like, "Yo, you want to get shot?" And he was talking about like a shit, like one of them little energy shots and shit.
Yeah.
And he was like, "What? You said you was gonna shoot me?" He's like, "Yeah, I asked you if you want to get a shot." And he ain't say nothing. He just hooked him. What, mom? He was like, "Yo," he couldn't say shit. Like, dude didn't give him that. Yo, what's that? Nah, he said, "Wait, let me make sure I heard you correctly." He said, "You said you want to shoot me?" He said, "I asked if you want to get shot." They're in the store somewhere, like a Walmart or something. He just looked at him and said, "What?" Literally launched. That's all it took. Launched on him.
That's my point, though, bruh. It's literally a list of things you cannot do to a man that'll get your ass knocked out, right?
But,
So why
yeah.
is it that women can play these games with us and do things to us that we kill another man for? But we supposed to exercise restraint for this.
Nah, they get knocked the fuck out too.
I'm about to say
As
Grace.
they should.
Everybody needs to get a little act right every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Everybody need a little learn something. Everybody need a little learning. I honestly feel like this, and I don't feel like you should, but if I feel like if a woman is pressing you and she's putting you in a situation where you might normally come at a man for, let's say it was the air slap shit, right? And you would check a man for, you check her on it too. Again, I wouldn't just haul off and put hands on her. Like you didn't touch me. So I'm not just going to clean your shit. But I'm gonna check you on it like I would check a dude. Don't fucking do that. That's disrespectful. Don't put your hands anywhere. And if she starts doing all of this I'm telling you, I hate when women do that. Don't. If I tell you not to put your hands in me particularly, and you start doing this, I will break your fucking fingers. I will literally grab them and bend them back right in front. I don't give a fuck, strangers or not. Don't. To me, that's tenement of you smacking me in my face. Because I would never do it. If you like, don't put your hands in my face, and I'm like, fuck you. I'm telling you, I want you to hit me. I fucking dare you to. So that's how I'm gonna take it if you do it to me. I'm like, oh, you dare me? I'm not gonna hit you, but I'm gonna break your fucking fingers. Because that's so disrespectful. Don't do that.
But
I would never do that.
at the
Ever.
end of the day, I think that's what
Ever.
it's about, though. I think it's about the lack of respect that they have for us. Because like I said, like everybody want to walk around and talk about how afraid they are of men and how men are big and strong and they can hurt you. But y'all not scared of us though. Y'all can't be. Y'all doing stuff that is so disrespectful to us, man. Like after I watched those videos and everything she did to all those men, like I'm like, bruh, I'm surprised you didn't get knocked out earlier. I'm surprised they let you sit
Nah,
for that
she
long.
was. She was. She constantly getting hit. She's constantly getting hit.
She was.
Yeah,
Look,
no,
And
that's not her first time.
her whole platform
They
is
robbing
I hate
her
men.
and everything.
they robbed her.
Yeah, she made a whole entire list of things that happened to her within like a 2 months. I mean, a two
You
week
talking about Shorty
span.
got hit with the brick leak?
That
Yo,
motherfucker is. She
oh
asked for that
man.
shit.
If a man started with her, starts talking shit with you as a woman, it gets aggressive, you have every right to respond back aggressively. Fuck that. And he better not cross the line. He's starting. There's no reason he should
He
start
was
that shit
No,
with
yeah.
you.
you don't. If a man gets aggressive with you, you walk away. You a
Walk
woman.
away.
You walk
Yeah,
I'm
away.
you
saying you
grown. You
could,
supposed to walk
but
away.
what I'm saying is, if you aren't the aggressor, let's say you're just chilling out of nowhere, he gets live. You can be like, man, fuck you. You have every right to respond with a little bit of aggression yourself. You like you ain't do shit. You just
True, but
chilling.
that
You
might
learn
put
that.
your ass in a little danger as a woman. As soon as a man stands up next to me or he raises his voice, I am immediately gone. I'm
You know, you're
immediately gone,
absolutely
sir.
right. You might be in a little danger, but you still wouldn't be wrong if you cursed him out and told him to go suck his
Right.
own dick on the way out, type shit. But
But whatever
if
comes after that is what come after that.
if you decide to get loud with him for no reason or because you feel like you could, then yeah, you definitely earn whatever
I'm
comes
not
after
gonna go
that.
back
Because
and
for no
forth with
reason you
that man.
decided to act
I'm
like
not gonna
y'all were
be
equals on the
crazy
physical
and go
scale.
back and forth with that man because if he raised his hand to me,
The
I'm
sound got
honestly
real
I
low
gonna.
say,
there.
Dez, your sound went
Yeah,
down like hell.
your shit just cut out.
Dez,
There's
can y'all hear me? Cause I don't know if y'all were hearing me
Yeah,
earlier.
we hear you, monkey.
yeah, we hear you ugly.
Nah, cause I don't know if y'all heard me.
But Leak, you might be right though, because I noticed that after the backlash came on her about all of the shit she did in the past, now she wants to focus to not be on her but be on him. Let's highlight him. He was the problem. He hit me with a brick. But I just feel like there's so many things you could have. Anytime I did something fucked up, or anytime something fucked up happened to me, bro, I always think about the million other places I could have been at the time, the million different things I could have did to avoid that situation every time. And I never look at any situation and be like, oh no, it was this motherfucker fault.
Yeah, no,
Because
there's oh
before it was their fault, I could have did something else to not be there. I
yeah.
could I can't help but do that. It don't matter if somebody else is a direct result of my turmoil. I could have did something else to be there.
It never came the fuck out the house,
Right.
goddamn it.
I could have hit the snooze one more time. Even when I rode my bike last week and failed and shit, bruh, if I had just did this, and this, I would have never even came in front of that lady. I'd have passed her a couple seconds later. If I had stopped and hit the rest of my blunt like I said I would, like all the different things I could have done. Yes, I can hear you, Monkey. Not if
Who
you're
just said
talking
that?
right now, though.
Yeah, who just said that?
But
Nothing
yeah,
I said was her. Monkey, we were hearing you. Yeah. What happened?
why you not talking now?
Cause I'm letting y'all
They said,
talk. I mean,
oh,
I
yeah,
don't know
we
if
hear
y'all
you.
heard anything I said. Like I was right in the conversation with y'all and everything. I don't know if y'all heard anything I said. I was
Yeah,
talking
no,
about
we just
like
ain't give a fuck. No, I'm fucking with you.
it felt
I'm
like
absolutely fucking with you.
He gonna
I'm
cry in the
absolutely
car.
fucking with you. Nah, we kept telling you, yeah, nigga, we hear you.
like, cause I don't know if my shit's behind or anything like that. Cause I don't know if y'all hear me. Cause I had
No,
some
bro.
crazy shit
You
to say.
haven't had that issue for at
The
least
whole thing
20
is
minutes
crazy.
now.
Nah, you good. Your shit good, bro. You here?
The
We hear
whole
you, bro.
shit is crazy, bro. Like the whole situation. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like if some motherfucker was gonna swing on me, I would like. I'm talking back from that point. But some nigga swinging on me, I'm gonna be like Charles, nigga Charles White, whatever his name is. I'm gonna stab a motherfucker. Like I'm about to pull out a knife. I ain't playing with that. There's no for real. Like like or if like that's what I'm saying. Like if somebody gets their life taken, that's that. Now people want to play around. Now people want to get sad. Now people want to, you know what I'm saying? Like come on, bro. Like dead ass.
That's I don't play with that shit
Like
either. I'm like,
imagine,
P,
just
they don't
imagine,
play
just
fair in the
imagine the
streets, so neither
magnitude
do I.
of somebody being like, "Oh, what the fuck? You just try to hit me, nigga?" Nah, you just try to hit me. I come out with a weapon. Bam, you're dead. You know what
I
I'm
don't try
saying?
to
Like,
start fights. I don't need to. I don't want to.
yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
don't
And
start
yeah,
shit. I
like
don't want fuck
nah,
being that tough guy shit. Just don't,
no,
please don't fuck with
my
me.
whole thing with the whole
I
Please
don't,
women.
don't.
I,
Please don't. That's
Leak
all.
said
There's no
Leak said
reason for it.
when people do shit like that, it makes it harder for people who actually get hit on. And yeah, but the way she acts, the way she acted, bro, only proves what most men are saying about these irate women off bucks is that a lot of times the things that they're doing, they want us to give them a docile response to something something disrespectful that, like I said, if a nigga had did it to, if a man had did it to you, you'd fuck him up. Y'all not even talking about it.
No, of
You
course not.
understand the disrespect? Men, even amongst everybody on this panel, even amongst you and me, Leak, even amongst any two men you pick, there's always a low level threat of violence amongst us. You know what I mean? There's always a low level threat of violence. It don't matter what two. It could be brothers. You know what I'm saying? Actually, blood brothers, and they got a low level, probably a higher threat of violence amongst them than two strangers do. You know what I mean? And I think as men, we understand that, and that's why we move the way we do through life. That's why we, even if you are a disrespectful motherfucker, you understand that respect gets you a long way in life.
And what comes with that disrespect?
Yeah,
Like you basically walk around knowing at any point in time, any one of these niggas could pop off on me because of
right.
how I'm acting.
Look at
It's
Obot.
it's like if everybody walk around. It's like if everybody, but that's a perfect example of what I was just gonna say. It's like if everybody walking around with a pistol on their hip, right? Like everybody's like that. This that same threat. You know what I'm saying? Like we all got one. So you take it to any level, and there's a chance you might get cheat. Okay, so I got to take it to a point where I feel I'm comfortable without pushing it too far.
Yeah.
I got to be able to state my piece. I got to be able to argue, or I have to be comfortable enough with this person to know I can take it to whatever level, and it ain't going to go to that because of the relationship we got.
Right. Because that's a big part of it too.
You know, because even with brothers, you may like, all right, we gonna fight, but I know it ain't gonna be a fight to the death.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be a fight till we get tired.
So mama come break it up.
Yeah, and ain't neither one of us trying to kill the other one. We just trying to get the best licks off, kind of shit. Like that's different.
I'm about to say,
Go ahead, Monkey.
I'm about to say, yo, check out the link in the private chat. The second one, not Discord. It says Discord. The one that says Instagram, right? And I want y'all to tell me, is that the same woman that y'all are talking about right now? Because there's a guy that I guess is going viral, and I don't know if they're trying to cancel him. And I've seen a bunch of his videos before. He reacts to a lot of like.
This is you talk about MTR. MTR's in here. That's the dude name, but that's not her. That's somebody covering her. But I think the lady that's covering her is. They can't.
But it's the way that she's talking about it, and the way that he came about it, because he even talks about a situation where a guy defends a woman, and the woman goes like, "Oh, no, I don't need you getting involved," even though she's literally getting I think was hitting on, and I think the guy took the other guy's life, and he ended up in jail. And that's one example of when we try to step in, we either lose our lives or we lose our livelihood. We don't go back to see our children again. We don't go back to see our families again, because we decided to stick up. Because we decided to stick up for a woman that was quote unquote in need, but son, she was not in need. Obviously, shorty, you was getting fucked up, like, and but then you don't expect, and then you want us to come at a certain time that you, like Mojo was even saying earlier, like you want us to come at a time that you want us, that you need us at that certain time and moment.
But here's the thing with that, like, yes, you are correct, Monkey. But the people that I would come and jump in front of a bullet for, they're gonna listen to me when I say shut up and duck. They're gonna listen to me when I say go get in the car. They're gonna listen to my instruction. The people that I'm gonna put my life on the line for are gonna be the people that are gonna listen to my instruction.
Right.
And that may be that when I walk over into the situation between my lady and this man, I tell her to shut the fuck up and go. Okay? And now me and this man gonna talk about this situation.
Right.
If she can't do that, then she's gonna have a hard time following my lead, because I'm telling you what to do. We can talk about it later on. We can discuss how you feel about it later on. But the goal right now is to get you and me away from this situation safely. And not only that, this gentleman right here that we fucking talking to right here, we don't want to take his life either. We want to go home. We want everybody to go home.
Yeah, that's like the police. We want everybody to go home safely at the end of the night. But no, that's the goal.
I don't want to have to fuck a nigga up, and then, because let's be real, fuck a nigga up is not gonna be the last thing. You're gonna have to talk to the police after that. You're gonna spend a few more hours out than you wanted to. Every high, every blunt you smoke, every drink you took is now blown now because you decided to waste your night fighting this shit. That's the part that we not like really understanding. But that like I said initially, I'm only going to put my life on the line for the people that belong to me. If they're under my
Exactly.
lead, I'm going to definitely jump in front of a bullet for them. I would. My life,
Exactly.
or every day I go out here and put my life in danger for my family.
I
Exactly.
feel like it's only like knuckleheads, young people and like old fucking idiots, for lack of better terms, who just ain't realize what it's really about, who be on that shit.
Well, I think it's women who have had the luxury of getting the protection of all men from all different levels
Yeah.
of this country that we live
Well,
in, and that's why they can even think that a man that's standing here at the bus stop, been at work all
no,
day, going home to his family, is supposed to stop this
but
dude
what I'm
from
saying
first
is
give it to
what
him.
I'm saying is even two men in the street, like say some shit was going down like that, and you didn't even know the chick, and the dude step like, yo, chill, bro, chill. Like as another man, you look at like, all right, here's a dude getting involved now.
Mhm.
Like it ain't even about her no more. Now my focus is him.
Yeah.
'Cause he stepped into it. So now let's see how this plays. Like, nah, me and her got in it. Well, how is he gonna take it? Is he just gonna step up and square up right away? So we in it? Or is he like, nah, is he gonna try to talk me off the ledge? Yo, chill, bro. And look, I don't know what the fuck she did. She a woman. It's crazy. There's people out here like this. You going to jail. That's going, those words are gonna calm most people down, most rational people. Even if they don't go to jail, just you going to jail, they gonna stop real. Oh, there's people watching me, and I'm beating. This nigga's right. Now I got to think about what I'm going to do. Not do I don't care if I get caught. I'm going to jail. I got caught already. So how do I want to play this? Do I want to try to chill? Maybe try to get the fuck out of here. Maybe I go home. Do I keep going with this? Definitely going to jail because I'm caught. Somebody's gonna have their phone out. And not only that, but if I continue, I got to see what's gonna happen with dude. So it may not just be about her. Now it may be a fight with this dude, and I may be somebody who could bank like fuck it. Now I'm gonna have to fuck this dude, but he may
Who
not
want
just
to do
go
that every
down.
day? Who want to do that every day?
He,
That's the
he
whole
may not
point.
just go down though. That's the thing. I may be like, yo, I may be in a fight with him till the police arrive. She's hurt. I'm fighting this dude. Like, and then you gotta realize, yeah, he's not rational. That dude, I hate it, but he probably belongs somewhere behind something for a little bit to go sit down somewhere because he's not a rational thinker. His mind's fucking going.
Let's ask this question though, ladies. If you had to fight a bitch every time you and your man went outside, would you really do it every time? Every time you went outside, you had to fight a bitch over a nigga. Would you fight him? Would you really be out here fighting every bitch that looked at your nigga?
That shit remind me of the Five Heartbeats. Remember when they did Shy Brother in the very
Oh
beginning? And he was like, I tricked you. And the nigga came back. It's like, God damn it, every goddamn time.
Got to prove my
I
look.
know for a fact they wouldn't.
You know what I mean? Like, uh, I just don't understand. Like, why we why, why we haven't understand that yet? That's why you got to get you a man. Y'all out here screaming y'all hate men, y'all don't need men, but this is why you got to get you a man. This is the reason why the world is fucking rough, and people becoming more and more savage every day.
Oh hell
More and
yeah!
more savage. People
Wild,
giving a
wild
fuck
that
less
shit.
every fucking day. And why you think
Wild
you can
that
still
shit.
walk around in the streets when you know it's fucking Afghanistan outside now?
Yeah.
You have to move differently. You have to move with the environment. Since we choosing to stay here, we got to move with the environment. We
No,
cannot be
people don't
walking
care
around out
anymore.
here
They're not
silly like that.
attentive. People. I'm gonna say it like this. I learned this word when I moved to New York. Was my aunties and my uncles when they were like, when you going down a block, be more attentive. They said always watch your back. You know what I mean? Be aware of the situation because you never know what's gonna go down. Because at any moment, a drive by can happen. Just saying. This around this time, the area that I was in was a little bit more safer. But back in the day, when they were in that joint living it, like my grandma's got shot in the back, and protecting a little girl from a drive by. That's the attentive part. I'm not going to tell you the whole story. It was just she got shot in the back. She didn't become paralyzed. She was great after that, but she saved a little girl's life. But it's just bringing back to the word of being a very attentive. And nowadays, nobody's doing that. Nobody is paying attention. That's the problem.
No, they're not.
Nobody. I'm gonna tell you like this. I might be my phone, but I always put my phone down when I'm in the streets. I now more than ever, I'll always put it down. I can't constantly hold it up to my face more than a minute Because if I'm looking at my phone more than a minute on the streets, 1,000 things could have happened around me, and I didn't even know what happened. And that's because I'm not more, being attentive.
No, you're
But
right
just
about
just
that,
adding
man.
on, that's just adding on to what you're saying, Mojo.
No, you're right though. You gotta keep your head on the swivel out here.
Yeah,
Even when you're in your safe neighborhood, like you still gotta look around. You still gotta make
exactly.
sure everything's the coast is
You don't
clear.
know. You don't know who's in their car watching you.
You don't know who's watching you.
Yeah,
You don't
that's what
know
I'm
who
saying.
has been watching
Car,
you.
house, whatever, wherever
You
that.
don't
They're
know who
yeah.
accidentally seen your bank slip when you got some money out the ATM. You don't know who was looking over your shoulder, seeing you texting a cash app to somebody, seeing your bank account. You don't know who
Mm,
sees what you have.
mm,
You gotta walk around as if people want what you got because they do.
right.
They do.
That's a big fact right there.
Yeah.
Look at all
That's
the
scary.
scammers on the internet. Like we see examples of danger every fucking day, and we still walk around like everything's okay. Kids are still getting abducted, but we still let our kids out our sight. Things like that. Like it's like nobody afraid of nothing no more, man.
Folks think they
People
big
people think
baller.
everything's safe, and people are really listening to their quote
There's
unquote
no
government. You know what
there's
I
no
mean?
immediate danger. There's no immediate danger.
People wilding, and then until it happens to them, they're like, "Oh, I thought it would never happen to me." And you're right, right. You know what I'm saying? Like it makes no sense how these people react nowadays to when something happens to them. Like, are you stupid? Just because it doesn't quote unquote happen no more doesn't mean that it can happen. And when I say that, that's from people who are literally in a um whole fucking different mindset, or actually just has not had anything happen to them, which is not a bad thing. Like, if I could live my life all my life where nothing really bad happened to me, shit, I'm living a great life. But
But you're
that
not learning
doesn't
no
happen.
lessons.
That's understandable. But at the same time, I'm not in a despair or anything that's happening in my life.
If
I'm
you
I'm
live a
actually
life where
living
you
I'm
have
I'm living a
no
carefree life,
if
and
you
that's
have
what
if
happens
you
to
live a
people.
life where you have no issues and you have no trials and tribulations, the day something bad happened to you, you're gonna fucking destroy yourself.
Yeah, you're gonna lose it. You're gonna
Yeah.
lose it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Life
you're gonna.
life is mistakes. That's
Yeah,
what life is. Life is mistakes and learning from them.
yeah,
You gotta
yeah,
learn from them. You gotta make them.
yeah.
Old people tell young people every day the fucking secret to the kingdom every fucking day. Oh, it's
Oh
an
man,
old person
the
telling a young
blueprints,
person the secret,
the
right?
blueprints.
They
Yeah,
don't listen.
nope, nope,
They don't listen.
nope.
They think they missing something. They think they gonna miss out on something important in life. I gotta go to the
They
club every day. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Not missing nothing.
no, I ain't lying. You ain't
No.
lying. You ain't lying. I stopped going to the club in my teens. To be honest with you, for me, I know people don't believe me, but I found out
Ain't
that the
nothing
club
out in the
scene.
street after 2 a.m. but the devil.
Look, and look, to be honest, look, there was no
Grandmama
reason
knew
for
some
me to be
shit
at a
though.
club.
I ain't gonna lie. Grandmama knew some shit.
You
If
know
you
how
look
she
at
knew?
what, cause she was out after 2 a.m. Grandmama been out.
Oh yeah,
Like
she
my
Cause
said
grandma,
it's
some ran up
ain't
on
nothing
her.
open after two but legs. That's what my mama always told me. There's
that's one
nothing
of them
open after two
too.
but
Look,
legs.
but that was the wrong thing to
Damn.
tell me, cause I'd have been out like, where
Where
I'm looking
the open
for?
legs at?
That's
That's what
cause you a man. You
Where the
trying to
open
see
legs?
the legs that's open, of
yeah,
course.
grandma, that's thank you. That's what I was looking for, grandma. Nah,
Horrible, horrible.
but hey, look, man, blame genetics. I ain't give me these chromosomes.
Blame
My daddy
genetics.
did. No, but it was she was right though. Like it was crazy. But when you think about all the bullshit that happened, more often than not, I mean, this shit that goes down during the day, but more often than not, more times than not, the shit you got into, the real shit, the more wild shit, the most dangerous shit was typically like in them early morning, late night hours, like when you
Yeah.
should have been home, probably
Hmm.
fucking in bed or playing fucking 2K or some shit or Madden, and nah, you was out in the fucking streets trying to do some shit you should have never, some grown shit you was as a kid. And next thing you know, you in the bullshit.
You in it. You in it.
Yeah,
Wishing
yeah.
you was somewhere else.
Yep, like fuck. Why the fuck I just stay inside? Like fuck staying inside. You could have just went inside, nigga. You was out that fucking late. You could have went inside. You was out already. Ain't shit
Yeah.
happened, but you it's that FOMO. You young, like I ain't
Mhm.
going
Fear
nowhere.
of
I'm
missing
out
out.
here.
Yeah.
I'm out here. Like, nah, nigga, take your little ass to bed, get some rest, drink some milk, grow up and be strong, and then you'll make better decisions and be able to live a better life when you're an adult.
Because if
I,
you're really being honest, any mission that you was trying to accomplish, if you haven't accomplished it by midnight, then it's not
It was a
accomplished.
wrap.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah. Yeah.
mm, I will say, I will.
Learned,
I
learned a lot of stupid lessons from that shit.
will say this though. There was some times where, you know, ran into a little late night party or something like, oh shit, for real? Like you just happen to be out. Fuck it, yo. Let's go to the joint. Let's go to Wawa's. Oh, whoa, what y'all doing here? We getting some shit from where y'all was at? Oh, word? Oh, we going back there then. Call Shorty, tell me coming through. Yeah, I'm coming through. Oh, next thing you know, late night snooze.
Mm.
He
Yeah, I
said
can't
late
say
night
that's never
snooze.
happened. I can't say that's never
I
happened.
agree, but I
I
could even
can't say
say
that's
even on them
never
times, I
happened.
probably could have went home on that too. You know what I'm
Probably, but
saying?
as a young kid, the snooze was worth it. When you was a teenager, it didn't matter. At the
Yeah,
end of the
young
day, it was
as a
like,
youngin, I wanted to experience every piece I could. You know what I
yeah,
mean? As I got older,
teenager.
I was like, nah.
You look back, like the decisions I made in the
Uh,
pursuit of
Oh man, I'm
young
looking back.
men's
I'm
pursuit.
looking back at my times. I was like, yeah, you did some dumb ass shit, monkey. Like you did some real dumb ass shit. Like how much time did you waste waiting, or or went somewhere where you
Waiting
might have.
for what?
right, to eat
I mean,
that.
well, wait, well, I've been a lot of
I'm not
times.
gonna
I'm either
say it.
waiting for
I get
somebody.
what
No,
you're
I'm not talking
saying.
about like.
I'm not
We
gonna
don't have to talk
say
about sex. Like sex can be completely out of this conversation. I'm just talking about. There's times I went to parties. I was waiting for somebody, as in, people that said were gonna show up, and then I looked like the only fool because I was only there out of all the people who were gonna say they're gonna come, or just waiting people. I've been my time's been wasted by a lot of people. People have made
Wait,
waste my
monkey, you
time when they said they were gonna show up, or they said they're gonna be there, or they said they're gonna do this. And I've been fucked over a lot of times when I was younger.
have you
As
been
I
the
got
only
older.
person to show up to a party?
No, 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 not like I'm not like the only one person at a party. I'm saying,
Just
Oh,
out of
let's
your
say,
friend
I was
group?
gonna say I've never seen that happen.
no, that's
Like,
crazy. No, that's crazy.
like,
Nigga throw a
No,
party
that's
just for monkey
crazy.
to show up.
Nah,
like somebody throw a
that's
party and
crazy.
none of the people show up, just you. I'm like, yo,
Nah,
never
check it.
see that happen.
I'll give you an example. I'll give you an
That's not
example.
even
Quick
a diss
story.
on you either. That's
Nah, nah, nah. So I went to this. This is when I was going to Brian Alternative, right? This is when after the whole situation happened with the whole getting expelled situation, right? So there was a party, a 420 party. I was like, oh, bet, yeah, yeah, let's go, let's go. And they're telling me all about it, and they're telling me, and all the guys and girls that said they were gonna go. I was like, bet, we're gonna go, we're gonna be there. One thing for sure, I get there. I took a cab out there. And this is where I learned my lesson heavy too. I went out there. I think I was just before the time that I had to pay, so I still had to pay. I was the only light skinned brother in that motherfucker. The only light skinned brother,
Mhm.
and I was literally, if we want to say white and black, I was white compared to everybody else in there.
It was a
Um,
Jamaican party.
nah, it wasn't Jamaican. But it was just a lot, and it was crazy. It was a lot of people so West Potomac was the original school I went to before I went to Bryant. So I seen a lot of people from there, but they was acting funny. And so I was there by myself, walked around a little bit. There was like two or three people that I talked to that was like, hey, what's up, bro? I'm like, what's up, man? And that was it. And then I kind of left, but I had to walk all the way home, and it took me about 5 hours to get home because from where I was
oh,
at, I had to walk 5 hours in the early mornings. Like it was like one. It
So
was
how do
like
you know your friends didn't go?
because nobody was there. I checked the
You
whole
stayed the whole
scene.
party?
No, I didn't stay the whole party. I was there at the time that everybody said they were gonna be there.
Well, maybe
I
they
made
got
my,
there
I
later.
made my rounds, and by the time I realized that there was nobody from Bryan here, I
Them
left.
niggas was not your friends.
Yeah, no, they
Maybe
weren't
they just
necessarily my
did
friends.
they
These
not
not necessarily my friends, but all I can say is that when they
How you
like,
know
oh yeah, we're all gonna
they
go
didn't
to
get there
this
later?
420 party. I'm like, all right, bet. We going to this 420 party. But yeah, long story short, it
You
was
didn't. How
one of
come
the
you
worst
didn't
nights I
call
ever
them to
had.
see where they was at?
You ain't call them at the party?
So with the why I say it was the worst night ever, it was as I was leaving, my phone died. So I couldn't call nobody. I couldn't call the taxi. The taxi guy was like, he said, "Yo, if anything happens, just call me back." He's like, "I got you. I'll bring you back, whatever." And I couldn't even call him. Oh, it was a mess. It was a mess. I couldn't like,
You was at a
and when I
party
tried to
and
ask
nobody
people like
had.
off the street, no one was trying to help me. It was like it was past midnight. You know what I'm saying?
Why you leave
By
the
the time,
party? You could have got a charger at the party.
Why were you even out that
nah,
late?
I couldn't even
How
go
old
back
were
to the
you?
party. I was a little bit younger. I was probably right before.
27,
No, right?
26.
No, nigga. No, hell no,
Did you
hell
just say
nah,
24 though? Did you say 24?
nah. It was not 24. It was before my 20s.
Oh,
It was before my 20s. Nah,
I say you act like that was
definitely
better.
no. It was before my 20s, not in my 20s.
It was
Before
like
my 20s.
yesterday, but I was
Monkey,
younger.
you're not
Nah.
telling me that
So no,
them
the
if
craziest
that if
part.
that happened to you, them guys was not your friend. They didn't act like your friend
Nah, I
prior to
mean,
that party.
like I told you, like I went to alternative school. They motherfuckers was doing what they was doing. The craziest part, like it
You
was. I
didn't
don't know
stay
if you.
long enough to see if they was coming though. You just walked
I don't
around and then you walked off.
know. Everybody said people were texting like, "Oh yeah, I'm coming." Nobody came. They faked. And on top of that, this is on like a road. It's called Backlick Road over here in VA, right? And the venue was like a 2-story. It looked like a house, but when I go inside, it looked like a whole club. Like it had 2 stories. The first floor had a stage, and then it had a bar on the side and poles. Like it had nothing but poles. But I think it was the pillars that were holding up the house. Um, so it was just wild. Like a lot of things
There was no
happened.
reason you should have been there.
Exactly, and that's why I left so early. But I couldn't call nobody because my phone died, and just everything that came along with it. It was a really shitty mess. I didn't get home until like 6 o'clock in the morning. 6 o'clock in the morning. I walked all the way from Backlake Road to almost near Duke Street off of Wheeler Avenue, which is where the Alexandria Police Station is at now. So it was a long ass walk. I was over there singing to myself. It was cold. I didn't have no phone. It was terrible. It was a tragic experience, and I vowed that I would never do a 420 thing ever again unless it's legitimate.
Did you continue being friends with those guys?
Cool.
Nah.
Walk home
Like
from
I mean,
there.
when your phone came back on, what did you say? Like, was there a conversation where you guys was at?
I
What
didn't talk
happened?
to nobody. I didn't talk to nobody. And then when we got back to school, they were like, um, I was like, yo, like, what happened to y'all? Like, what's up? And they were like, oh yeah, we didn't go because blah 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 blah. And I'm like, could no one have told me that? You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Because
yeah, them
no
niggas
one,
wasn't your friends. They
yeah,
wasn't
you know
your
what I'm saying?
friends.
So I was the only one left out. You know what I'm saying? For real. I was left out like a motherfucker.
So were they really your friends, or you just overheard them talking about they was going to this party, and then
That's what
Nah,
happened right
But it
there.
bruh,
really your
bruh,
friend.
that's
Cause y'all
some
was at an
weirdo shit,
alternative
bro.
school.
Let me tell you that I'm not on no weirdo shit. That's weirdo. Like, how would I be standing like, oh, like I'm standing over in a corner and they're standing right here where I'm at, and I'm just like hearing the conversation like, oh yeah, 420 party. Oh yeah, exactly at Backlake Road. Oh okay, yeah, definitely. Like, no, man, we were in it. We were all in a circle. We were all talking. I
yeah,
got the
but
information.
were they talking to you when they were talking about going to the party?
Yes, nigga. If I'm bro, there's no
Because
way I'm standing in a circle of people
everybody else got the
discussing
message not to
this.
come, but you. Everybody else didn't come.
Nobody came.
You should have fucked them up.
Not one
Cause
person
they
from
played
mine
they
came.
played with you.
All I seen was a bunch of people from West Potomac, which was crazy because I didn't know that West Potomac knew about the party too. So like I said, it was kind of a little bit okay because when I got in there, I seen like 2 or 3 people that I knew, or that people that recognized me
So
from
why you
West
didn't
Potomac,
stay and party?
huh?
Why you didn't stay and party? Why you leave?
Because I didn't fuck with those people. Like it was all in all, it was weird. The whole thing was weird. that like motherfuckers and we were young. Motherfuckers was throwing cash. Like I was like, oh shit, I came to the wrong party. Motherfuckers was throwing cash. Bitches was bending over, and these were bitches, and these are bras from like school, like all bending over, twerking and shit. Niggas was throwing money like it's a strip club. And I was like, this is not, it's not a strip club, but dudes had money. And to
That's
be honest,
crazy.
I don't think them dudes were probably even in school, to be honest with you.
You was
But
like
motherfucker,
17, 18, monkey.
yeah, before my 20s. So,
I've been
yeah,
to a
yeah,
party like that one time. My
yeah.
mama let me go though. I think I was like 17, 16 or 17. My mama let me go. She dropped me off. Well, we went to go pick up my coworker, which was my friend at the time. We went to go pick her up and we rode to the party together. And man, I had never ever been to like a house. I had never been to a party, period. So when I walked in, everybody was dancing and shit. They had girls on the fucking floor. They had dudes laying on the floor and they had girls like dry humping them.
Yeah,
And man,
yeah,
I called my mama so motherfucking fast. I called my mama after like 40 minutes. There was nothing to eat. There was nothing to drink. There was
facts.
one fucking bathroom, and the bathroom was so small. It looked like the building was supposed to be a church. Like
Type
it was
shit,
time.
right?
It was time to go. 40 minutes. I was like, I'm done. I don't know what to do here. Everybody dancing on each other on the floor. I don't want to get on the floor, so I just don't think I'm supposed to be here. So we gonna go. We
No,
just gonna go.
that almost sounds
And
like
I
a New
never
York.
been to another party after that. Once I got grown, I started throwing parties at my house because I don't want
I want
to.
my parties to be like this.
No, it
Sounds
was
you you
nowhere near
stand
like
over
that
that.
here
sounds
and you
like a
stand
New
over
York
here.
No,
school.
because those parties, every party that I used to have at my place only consists of me, my guy, my sister, her guy, my sister-in-law, her guy, and that's it.
You want a bunch
We
of
That's a
got,
double dates.
gathering. That's
and
not a
then
party. That's a gathering.
we had 6 to 8 kids amongst us. Yeah, that was a motherfucking party. Okay, it was enough people in there. It was enough goddamn people. We didn't need no strangers. We didn't need no people coming in here and wanting to dance on the floor and shit. And then if anybody passes out because they're too drunk, we're all family. Nothing bad gonna happen. You pass out at a party, you getting fucked.
This is the
Mm.
safest party in America.
Safest party in the world.
You better not. I would never go to a party
You
unless
pass
it's
out
my
at a
own.
party, you getting fucked.
Right,
Yeah,
you
you
getting
pass out, it's over with. It is
Nah,
over.
it's not. It's not.
You're right. If you're a woman, if you pass out at a party and you're a woman, you're
Nah, it's not even
nah.
that. If that's nah, like in that situation,
Come
yes,
on, man.
men should jump in.
I'm about to
I'm not
say,
gonna
come
lie,
on,
it's
man.
more
Ain't
scary when a
nobody, yeah,
woman
ain't
passes
nobody
out
if
in the
on
if
middle of
that.
the
a
party.
If a
if a
girl
drunk
pass
man
out,
finds her
Where
passed out,
if a girl pass out in the middle of the party, you're gonna see how many watch how many men want to be her savior at that point.
yeah, right.
hmm
It's kind of scary though because it'd be like, oh shit, a woman just passed out at a party. Nope, no, no, we ain't having that type of situation. Come on, get
and
her ass
that's
up,
dead ass
get
why
her
I
ass
have
up.
been to
Go ass up.
one
Get
Yeah,
her out of here.
yeah,
Real,
yeah.
because I
We don't
drink
got
to
time.
get drunk.
nah,
We don't got time for this.
no, we don't.
Mm-mm.
No, fucking
We
get
don't
her
got
ass
time
up,
for
bruh.
this.
Get her ass up. Don't get her
Everybody gonna magically
no
be her
shit,
brother.
bruh.
Yeah.
Nah,
She got 20 brothers in the room now.
no, for
Anytime
real.
I
Anybody
anytime
trying
I
to catch
ever
Dead
had
me?
a
ass.
Ain't nobody trying to
anytime
wear nothing. Don't nobody
anytime I
want
ever
to
had a
wake up and be
gathering,
like, "What? My butt hurt." Like, whoa, bitch, hold on. What the fuck you talking about?
That's why I've been to
Well,
one party. That's it. That's it. That's done.
That's why
anytime I
they're
had a
like, "Wake up,
gathering,
though. Get your drunk ass up. Come on, you need a ride home. Need an
Parker, you
Uber."
gotta speak into the
right?
mic.
Anybody I ever had a gathering, I just let them know like when you start getting sleepy, that's when the party is over. You know what I mean? Like it's over for you.
Hey, you
When I
For
know,
get sleepy,
you.
it's time for everybody to go. When I get sleepy,
nah. Oh yeah, if it's at my house, of course. But my whole
Let's
thing with falling asleep or matter of fact, I got a story to tell y'all real quick. I know I'm sorry, but this kind of has to do. This kind of has to do with like if it was a female versus a male, right? So I was at Fuego. I
wrong
was over at
emoji.
Fuego, in DC,
It belongs to this
and
guy.
craziest thing. This is I was before my 20s. Um, I had the X's on my hand. We washed them off. The other guys, they were over 21. They were my coworkers at Chipotle, right? And got the X's off my hands. Luckily, we found a wristband that was the same color for the night, so I was able to get drinks. Right? Um, we are almost 10 Long Island's in, like 10 long, like through to each of us. It was three of us. It was a total of four of us guys, right? and we were getting round after round. Well, they were getting round after round after round. I bought like maybe 2 rounds, but they
So
kept going.
each of you had 2, or you had 10 total yourself.
10 total each. Like
What?
everybody had a drink. Like every
Why the
round. So like
fuck
they
you all
bought
drinking
like I'm
10
like I said
Long
when I say they
Island
were
juice?
buying round after round after round,
Yeah, I
they were
caught
buying
cap.
round.
I caught cap. There's no way you drank 10 Long Islands and was still on your
Dude,
fucking feet.
I was deep in. They the thing is they probably were making some weak ass Long Islands in there at the
Nah,
time. No, for real.
it's almost impossible. Even if you make a weak Long Island, it's still a strong drink.
Let me say it like this, bro. I don't know if they were fucking with the
There's
drinks
7
or something.
liquors.
They were
It's an
making them
ounce and
weak.
a half of 7
Well,
like it's a
not every
pour of 7 different liquors,
It's
Long
not
bro.
Island
an
has the
ounce and a
7
half.
liquors. There's
Oh,
different type of
whatever.
Long Islands.
All I
The,
know is that
It's,
that shit is strong.
it's
but
not
the
It's
seven.
one
almost
I know is that they
Seven
have
impossible.
4
liquors.
dark,
It's
or
not
like they
seven
have like
liquors.
3 dark liquors, one light liquor,
That
and
shit is the whole
one with you.
well, nigga. They just
Yeah, it typically is. If it's a regular Long Island, it's typically just rum, gin, vodka,
vodka,
and triple sec.
triple
That's
sec.
what it is.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
some places you go, they may throw tequila in there too, but it's only going to equal out
Mm.
to 2 ounces or 2.5 ounces,
And
unless you
and
know the
that's
bartender. Then it could be anything from a
right.
whole bottle in one glass.
So that's what I'm saying. It might have been a little watered down because there was a lot of ice in each glass. Like we were sipping on a glass, right?
I need that.
And it was throughout the night. Like we were going in. I'm not lying. Like I was able to hold way more liquor back then. So that's what I'm saying. It was we were at least 10 each, right? So by the 10th one, right? All I know is I'm trying to dance with this girl, right? And I
Not
hand her
after 10 drinks.
I hand her
Yo,
this
10 drinks,
I hand her
maybe. 10 Long Islands.
look,
I
no,
don't
so this
know,
this is
but
where everything happened, right? So I'm so we couldn't find the other 2 guys, right? We went to go get one more round, and we're coming back. I got 2 drinks in my hands. I lost the other guy. I said, "Fuck it, I'm about to start dancing." And I had this chick in front of me. I gave her a glass. I gave her the other joint. I had mine, and we're dancing. And seconds later, I know it was like blackout moment. All I know is that I was found on one of the couches that were like, I guess I don't know if it was like the VIP section or whatever the case is. There's like a couch in the club, and I'm on there fucking passed the fuck out. My homie finds me and he gets me up immediately. And he says, I don't know how long you were there for, but you weren't there for long. Either way, long story short, he's like, I had to get you up and get you out of there because you were underage and shit. So he gets me up out of there, and it was wild. It was just the wildest shit ever. Like that would
Monkey,
never happen again.
that's not the strangest place I heard you wake up at before though.
Well, where's the strangest place? Enlighten me.
You met that weird dude at the
Oh my
bar.
Oh
God.
yeah, the
We don't even
karaoke.
talk about
Yeah,
that.
the
Oh
karaoke.
my
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
that's not necessarily strange, but it's
Yo,
it's
yo,
very scary.
yo, no, nah, that shit is weird, bro. That shit was
No, I
strange.
was. I mean, in the hallway. I mean, I'd rather it
You
be in
woke
the
up in front
hallway.
of his neighbor. His neighbor opened the front door, and you were in front of her door, butt naked. I mean, maybe not butt
I
naked, but
wasn't
you ain't
naked,
had your
bro. It
You
was
clothes
said
just
on.
my pants were down. My
Your
pants
pants
were
were
down.
transfer
down.
that. You said you had
Pants
your
were
pants
down.
down. On
Underwear
some,
was still on. But
yeah.
pants were down. That's all I can say. I
Horrible.
mean, I mean,
That's
shit. I
funny.
don't know if I don't know if
You
everything
don't
was
know
down
nothing.
before
Why
I
would you
came out of
ever want to be that drunk in public?
He
No, I
don't know
don't
what
ever want
happened
to
to
be.
him.
It's not that no, because we came from karaoke night at the Rocket Grill, and there was a lot of drinks already being had, and then we topped it off with some fucking whiskey. So that whiskey did it to me. Like it was over after that shit. So, but yeah, no, never again. Never again. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Man,
Yeah,
oh.
that was crazy.
woo! Crazy stories, y'all. Crazy. Fuego was a crazy story for me because like when I say niggas was passed out on the couch, whatever, and my nigga had to come get me, it was shout out to my man's Joe. His name was Joe. Shout out to that nigga right there. Like, I appreciate you, Joe.
I'm sorry. I need that again. I don't know what
Matter of
happened.
fact, Leak knows Joe. Leak knows we always worked in the same Chipotle, so that's actually how we met. That's the funny part. But yo, are we about to play our clip? What we about to do?
Oh my God. We were supposed to
Wait,
play a
what?
clip.
I mean,
Can I have that code? I'm so sorry. Y'all have been talking for a very long
no, we
time.
no, we going we again own it. We again motherfucking own it. No, we definitely. It's been a
What
little
clip,
while,
Monkey?
huh?
You want me to play the one with your aunt?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's what I thought you was gonna play tonight.
All right. I ain't putting no what comms in it because I didn't want to. I just edited the sound.
I mean, with whatever it is, I mean, I hope you put some shit in there. I don't care
No, I didn't. I just let her talk. I let her and Rex talk.
because I mean, all of it was a good conversation.
I
You know?
told you I didn't want to be insensitive to the brick girl, but that was the only thing that I could find at the time in reference to the conversation that they was having. It was like I could swing this two ways, and
I mean, it only makes sense.
Right.
It only makes sense, and it goes well with what we're about to talk about. I mean, even more so, like everything from the beginning, what we talked about until now, and the video. I don't know if you guys seen it in the private chat. I don't know if y'all watched it, but that has a lot to do with the
Yeah,
same
that's my
thing.
man. That's my shout out to mediocre tutorials and reviews, bro. I hope they ain't
Yeah.
trying to cancel that brother for
Yeah,
stating the
I hope they
obvious.
don't
Like,
try to cancel me either. No, he makes that guy makes so much sense. Every time I watch him, and he makes these hilarious ass faces where he's just staring at the screen like, and
and
that shit geek me because it makes what he says makes sense. Shit is really wild out here nowadays. They were really living
anybody
in
I'm
this
going to
type of
jump in front
world.
of a bullet for, anybody I'm gonna jump in front of a bullet for is going to be under my covering, and they're going to do what I say, and we're going to even avoid those situations altogether. Like, it's not going to be
It
I'm
won't get
walking
to that
around a
point.
corner and I'm hearing my girl cursing at a loud voice, cursing out a man and shit when I come around the corner. Like, nah, we're not even getting to that point right there.
See, I had an ex like that. I had an ex like that, and I'm glad. Nah, she like I swear to God, I felt like I was in more danger than she thought she was. But she thought she could fight everybody. She thought she could fuck everybody up. Oh, you ain't gonna fuck me up, bitch. Blah, blah, blah. Like nah, I couldn't. It came to a point where I was like, man, I had to figure out a way how to calm her down or fucking be like, yo, like stop playing. You doing too much. Come on, we need to get the fuck out of here. But then if I wasn't on her side, it would have been an argument between me and her. I'm like, how you coming at me now? Like, oh man, I've dealt with that situation before. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah,
How did that
terrible.
make you feel? How did that make you feel, Monkey?
When she didn't listen, it made me feel like less of a man. It felt like she didn't give a fuck what I said. At the day, it didn't matter what I said. If she was in the situation, I couldn't bring her down. As in, bring her down like, hey, this situation is getting.
She shouldn't feel like less than a woman. She should have self control.
No, man, definitely no self control. There was times I was like, you really putting us in it. Like I get it that you want to be an alpha male so bad that that's how you act. At the end of the
Uh,
day, you're not gonna be acting like that when something happens to you, and then you're gonna look at me to me to protect you. Now I would protect you because if I love you and I'm you're my woman and everything, of course.
mm-mm.
If you make the situation so hostile that you know you're about to get fucked up, like what am I supposed to do? You know what I mean?
Leave her ass there. She gonna
Yeah,
get
no,
y'all
I
fucked
mean,
up.
but then again, in society, what does that look like? What the fuck does that look
Yeah,
like?
but it done already got
If
it done
I
already got to the point where y'all don't want to protect none of us no more. So y'all spent a lot of time protecting bitches that didn't really need to be protected. It was they was
look,
doing self harm. They was causing self harm, and y'all protecting them bitches from self harm. And now, now after protecting them bitches for so long, now y'all don't want to protect us no more. When in general, y'all should protect women who act like women. Y'all shouldn't just protect y'all ladies. Y'all should want to protect all women that act like women. But because y'all look at all women as one breed now, Y'all don't separate us. Now y'all don't want to protect nobody, the good
But
stuff for the bad.
y'all not separating yourselves from these crazy ones though. Y'all not.
We can
Hey,
go into the costume situation, but
I ain't even
that's just
talking about
not.
that. I'm not even talking about that. Like,
hey, look,
I,
Yeah,
and I'm not saying
some
you, but
some women don't know how to shut up, but that's y'all been letting them run their mouths to y'all for a very long time, and now we're getting in a time where y'all are kind of demanding respect and saying how y'all have standards now though. So y'all been doing it for a while, so of course they biggity, they bold, they are y'all been letting them
well,
get
I mean,
biggity and bold for a long
hold on,
time,
wait.
and
I was
now y'all don't. Now
expecting.
y'all getting to the
Men
point
have
where
not
it's
been
fuck women.
letting shit. Women have been fighting for that shit.
Yeah, I'm
Y'all put
about to
up
say.
a good fight. Don't take that away from yourselves.
Put up a good fight for what?
For that equality shit to be able to do all that shit.
I ain't put up any goddamn fight because we ain't sitting on this panel all equal to each other. So I
But
ain't
this is
fighting for
part of
shit.
what they.
But
But this is
the
part of
bitches
what
that's
they're
fighting for
doing.
equality, fine. Them the hoes that don't need to be defended.
This
They
is
got
part of what that
themselves.
shit is, though. And
They
I'm not
they
knocking nobody for it. I get it. I can understand wanting to be equal. I'm not even knocking nobody for it at all. Not
I
even a
can't
joke.
because I'm not gonna do half of the things that a man does. So I'm not trying to be equal with y'all. I'm not gonna do over
Yeah,
half of the things that y'all do. And
that's
if I do, I'm gonna complain. I'm gonna cry. And you know what I'm gonna say? Damn, I wish I had me a motherfucking man.
that's the thing is a lot of women argue with the equality, and to be honest, Des, a lot of women that hear you, they be like, why isn't she, why isn't she um, why isn't she uplifting herself? Why is she so against herself or women? Like I've heard that before, and I'm like, it's not that she's against like y'all or yourselves. It's just she's spotting out some real shit
It
that's
ain't even that
going
she's
on.
not uplifting herself. There's different ways to get to the
Right,
whatever goal you're trying to accomplish.
right,
You She has a different goal, was a different person and wants different things than
right.
the hardest feminist wants. So and
I
it's
mean,
not
I'm
even that
all
she
for
doesn't want,
women.
yeah, it ain't
I'm
even that
Yeah, no,
100%
we
for
know.
women, but you can't be
anti-woman.
ignorant. You just
for,
can't be
for some
ignorant. You just
reason,
can't be raunchy.
for some reason, feminists don't want you all. They don't. They want the option to be independent from the family unit, but they don't want you all to have the option to be dependent upon it. It's like that. Even when they see you all, a woman like you that do the things that you do, they trying to figure out why you still doing that.
That's the patriarchy. And it's like, well,
What if she like doing it?
what if she's well taken care of? Is that a sin?
Both of the above.
What if
And
I'm
some women
oppressing
like
her by
to be
making
well
her
taken
go get
care
a
of.
job?
You get the way that you act and the way that you portray yourself in society is the way that people will treat you. And I don't get treated bad for a reason. I get treated like a lady wherever I go for obvious reasons. Now, of course, not too many of the ladies like me, so you know.
No, they don't.
But I know certain things that I stand for. Of course, they not rocking with. A lot of women don't need men. That's fine.
Until
They
that
need
nigga got a
men.
brick in his hand.
Until they need men.
Until
So they need them.
that nigga got a brick in his hand, then they looking for every man standing around.
Yeah, but why at that point? You at this point you putting your foot in your mouth and you just
Because
making
the
us all look
because the
bad.
government that made them feel like that no matter what happens out here, some man that they can call, whether it be the police or the fire department or a plumber or Uber or Uber Eats or whatever it is, somebody's there to solve their problem.
Y'all ladies better start carrying tasers.
That should get you
Those
fucked up.
ladies need to start closing their motherfucking mouths and staying out of places that they just don't belong in. The issue is they don't have no self control. They
I
in
think
places that women just don't belong in.
it's a bad idea to tell a woman to carry a taser and to carry a knife without any other kind of training. That should get you fucked up.
Well, the thing is, like, even more so, I think tasers are not, well, tasers are obsolete because now they have, weapons that are non-lethal, but they hurt like a gun. Like, I don't know if you heard about this joint
You can
called,
still kill. You can still kill with those weapons though.
no, you can't. You
All
can't
right.
kill with a paintball. A paintball though,
Yeah, boom in the
Yeah,
you can't
you
kill
can, nigga.
somebody with a paintball.
Yes, you
Yo, did
can.
Right.
you really say a paintball, nigga?
Yes, you
Fucking
can.
for shooting with a paintball.
There's these guns that called. I think they're called
But
Berea
but
or
that's my
whatever.
point that it gets you fucking get that'll piss somebody off. That'll piss your
Yeah,
attacker off.
Okay, well then, yeah,
don't let
okay,
that
you
nigga
get
rush
somebody
you.
maybe with a real gun, but I'm just saying, like, if it was their self defense and they seen somebody coming up, they're like, oh, I'm gonna draw my non lethal pistol, pew
Mm-hmm.
pew, and shoot them with some
Pew
pepper
pew.
You gonna
spray
piss his ass
rounds,
off. What you think? A
pepper
real
spray
gun, a
rounds,
real.
or
A,
stopper rounds
Why did it
that
get
will
to that point? Why
incapacitate
did it get
him,
to the point where you want to pull your
and
gun
then
out
she can
though?
run away or whatever the case is.
yeah,
Maybe she might got a weapon. She'll beat his
pepper
ass.
spray is different. Pepper spray incapacitates somebody. That's what
Hmm.
pepper spray does.
That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna put a person down. A
That
taser may not necessarily put a person down.
no. My thing is, I'm saying rather than having a taser, because a taser you literally have to get up and close and physical to the person. That's why I say it's obsolete, because you have to. Because imagine if the taser just got smacked out their hand, they can't do shit after that.
Imagine if the mace got slapped in the hand.
No, but I'm saying if it's not a fucking mace. The thing I'm talking about is a gun. It's a pistol that has CO2 cartridges, and you
Mhm.
can shoot from a distance at a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
It's still
Like
not
if you
gonna put
had
him
that joint on
down,
them,
bro. It's not gonna put him down.
huh?
It's not gonna put him down.
Bro, but if it has the same thing, the capability of what a pepper spray or like the bear spray has, and
You mean
and
like
it's
an
in a pellet,
exploding
and
bullet or something?
like once because I looked up the gun, I almost bought it for somebody one time. The pellets, they have pepper spray and they have another one, right? So it's like a pepper spray pellet, and as soon as it hits you, it
That's
releases
different.
it
They have
releases it releases the like the pepper spray shit, and it goes into their face. So like it don't
Yeah,
matter
that's
where you hit
different,
them,
bro.
it's gonna affect them. And the thing is, it has many rounds, so you can, they even have they even have assault rifle fitted like these guns that are fitted for how do you say it, paintball pepper spray rounds. They have it on with pistols and machine guns. It's
Nah,
really it's
I
really
know
interesting.
that could be effective if it's filled
Yeah,
with something that can
they even have stopper
incapacitate.
rounds. They have stopper rounds. You know what I mean?
But ain't no fucking BB, ain't no fucking regular paintball.
Mm.
None of that shit. That ain't gonna piss nobody off. I mean, they ain't gonna put nobody down. Just gonna piss them off and then get your ass whooped.
I mean, if it's to a point where it can maybe stop somebody in a nick of or stop somebody in a way that you can, one, either get away, two, maybe get in your car and get away, or three, to the point where you can have them
Get your
still where
Red Bull,
they're at.
grow wings, and get away.
Huh?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I say get your Red Bull, grow wings, and get away.
I mean, no cap though. I mean, no cap, no cap. I'm just saying. I think that that gun with the CO2 cartridges. Now that's the only thing is, like, you got to make sure that bitch is always loaded with the cartridge. It has the air in it, and you have your rounds, loaded. That's the only thing about it. Like, you make sure that you carry it like a gun, but you don't have to carry it like a gun. You can have the rounds already in it. Um you don't have to have it separate from the gun. Like here in Virginia, like if you carry a real gun, you have to have the clip separated from the gun, and I think it could be the clip could be loaded. It's because there's so many stipulations. Like in your house, you have to load your gun without the clip. Like it's a whole bunch of shit. It's crazy to me because I'm gonna be like, if I'm home defending, I'm gonna have a clip in the motherfucking gun. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker's gonna be loaded, ready to go. Me, I'm gonna load my gun while I'm being attacked by the attacker. Like, oh, pop, 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 I got my gun, or whatever. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I don't. Virginia not a concealed carry state.
No,
I think that's
can
weird.
get, but it's easy to get, but it's easy. You can easily buy a gun at the pawn shop if you're of age,
Yeah, I know
and
y'all. I know
two,
y'all can carry guns. I know you can carry
yeah,
guns, and
and,
I mean you can
and
not carry guns, but you can own guns.
yeah, and two, I can easily go online and get my concealed carry. I get my concealed carry, but not like
And
on
y'all
my
are a
hip.
concealed carry state.
But you have to have a permit for it then, I think. Okay, so then we are then. I gotta look that shit up, to be honest with you, because
Just rapping,
it's
monkey.
it's a stipulation. It's like a stipulation behind it. Hold on.
Behind what?
There's even associations that like I was a part of this joint called USCCA, and they were like they would back you up if you got in a case that had to deal with a gun incident. It'll back you up for real if you were part of the. So if you had the membership, yeah. Is VA a concealed?
What kind of case you talking about? Because
It could be up to it could be up to murder, killing somebody, or something that had to deal with like a loss of life, and they're trying to pin it on you. Like they actually would have like lawyers and stuff that would be on your side. I have to look it up because if you're part of the association, they had a lot to back you up on.
I'm
For real.
sure. I'm sure your case had to have some kind of stipulations behind it. You couldn't just decide to kill people and then.
No,
Yeah.
of course, no, of course. No, of course. Like, there's no fucking way. You're not just about to be like, oh yeah, I just felt like shooting him. Bop. No way. You know what I mean? Virginia allows a person to carry a concealed handgun if he or she has a permit. This is back in January 5th, 2023.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, if you are transporting a weapon that has been concealed and the firearm is loaded, then you must possess a concealed carry permit. You can get into serious trouble if the law enforcement officer pulls you over and discovers that you are carrying a concealed, loaded gun without a concealed carry permit, obviously. So, Virginia does not generally prohibit the open carry of firearm in public. However, Virginia does prohibit the carrying of certain kinds of loaded firearms on or about the person, openly or concealed, in public places in certain cities. For further information, see other locations restrictions sections. But
When
yeah,
you cross that Virginia line, it say if you call with an illegal gun, you get exiled. That's what it say.
if you don't have that permit,
If your gun illegal,
you
you
don't have
get
that
exiled.
motherfucking permit. Woo. We're talking about some crazy shit tonight. Shit, sorry, we are at an hour and 21 minutes in. Yee. we still gonna play the episode, Mojo?
Oh yeah,
He said, "What episode?"
Right. He was like, we still going. Either we could play it now,
Conversation must be
or
good
we
tonight,
could keep
then.
it. Nah, or we could keep it for the next episode for Tuesday. But I feel like
Nah, I
people
think if we
wanted
don't
more
play it,
since
we gonna
Saturday,
let it
man.
go.
I wanted more since Saturday, bro. I've been wanting to hear the rest of the episode since Saturday, man.
Y'all got time to play the whole thing?
Yeah. Do we?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right, bet.
It's over an hour.
No, it's not. I know it's not.
Yeah, go ahead and play it.
Yeah, we only like was 122.
Don't just play it. I have to say, so don't just play it.
Oh, she wants
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, I got to do my
She has to do the
line.
intro. She has to, my bad. My bad.
Let me rehearse my voice. Hold on.
Slays.
I have to practice my voice. That was a good one, huh?
You gotta tap the mic. You gotta. Yeah. Get everybody's attention.
Mic check, 1, 2, mic check. Me on tonight. On tonight. On tonight. On tonight. I don't know which voice I'm gonna use yet.
Give 2 more minutes. I'm trying to find a voice so we can get this video up. Come on, Des. Do it.
It's not on the screen yet. No, he
You
gotta
was just about to put it on there. You
tell
got to do
me.
the intro. Go ahead, do your thing.
I'm ready right now.
Yeah, right now.
I don't think right now.
No, like right now.
Oh. On tonight's episode of the TKB podcast.
Think about the way you really look, or wanting to see what you really look like under there.
Matter of fact, yesterday night, right? Not even gonna lie, these two joints. They both were wearing like same colored outfit, but one had her ass was ginormous, right? Skinny body and everything, titties, right? And she had like a pink one suit on, one joint, but it was booty shorts, so it only came up to her thighs, and you can see her ass cheeks almost hanging out, right? And the other joint had almost the same bodysuit, same thing, but I think hers was all the way down to her legs. So it was like a whole long pants thing, but it's a one piece, right? She had a nice booty on her, right? Not as big as her friends, but it was nice, right? My whole thing, I said to them, right? I was with Classy. She was standing. Oh no, I think Neil was right next to me, and I was like, excuse me, ma'am. I was like, y'all look beautiful. They looked at me like I was fucking assaulting them. I mean, how do you say it? I was insulting them. You know what I mean? They looked at me like, who this nigga? And I'm like, why is it like if we give a compliment to a woman, don't matter who they are, what they look like, we're gonna get either way accepted or rejected. I can imagine if I was somebody and I looked different and I looked they type and and they was to say and he was to say that to them, who this nigga? And I'm like, why is it like if we give a compliment to a woman, don't matter who they are, what they look like, we're gonna get either way accepted or rejected. I can imagine if I was somebody and I looked different and I looked they type and and they was to say and he was to say that to them, total different reaction. If a woman was to come up to me and say I'm handsome, I'm gonna be like, thank you. And it doesn't matter what they look like. They can be butt ugly, they can be fine as a motherfucker. I'm gonna accept that comment because it actually helps boost me up. You can't do that to a woman. You can't do that to any woman. Say it like that. Or it's gonna be an insult, or it's gonna be an awkward confrontation. I had plenty of those, I'm like, oh my god, like, is this seriously how they're gonna act every time you try to tell them something? That's just me.
Why?
This is me and my.
Why you give them a compliment?
I just wanted to see what they were gonna say, because I knew they were gonna be on some bullshit. Because I had a feeling they were gonna get a rejection, even though I didn't want them. I just wanted to actually say, y'all look beautiful, right? Total blew off. They blew me off and almost looked. I was like, what the hell? What is up with the looks I'm getting? Damn, you're like I wanted to kill me or something because I said y'all beautiful. I don't get it.
Wow.
And it's not like see now there's weirdos, there's creeps, there's guys who say things like they just like kind of ODs, like it's like too much.
If a creep say it make it not true.
That's a good point. Because anybody, it doesn't matter what you are, if you're a creep, weird, or whatever. Actually, if you're actually saying that, you might actually mean that. It's almost like like I said, it brings back to my point. Like when a woman tells me I'm handsome or I'm cute, I'm not gonna be offended. Like I'm not like if somebody. Well, Mojo, let me ask you this: if a woman came up to you and said that you look cute, how would you feel?
I'm a grown ass man. I'm handsome.
That's what I'm saying. That's a little different. So that there's certain things that are like that's. But it's not the same thing as calling a woman beautiful.
Right? It depends on the woman, bro. In that note, how you compliment a woman. Some women are weird, and you can't call them pretty, but you can call them beautiful. Some women, it just depends, bro. It just depends on the woman.
Very good. And it depends on their mood too. To be honest,
and it's all the same for real, but it's like you got to know the combination to get through the different layers of them.
I can see that, but honestly, it doesn't. I keep going back to us. It doesn't take much for us. You can tell me handsome. No, I don't have privilege. How do I have privilege? Male privilege? Whoa! Male privilege? Hold on.
You got male privilege, monkey? Share some with us. How you get that?
Wait, Auntie, you got it. I know you're doing your game thing, but what is a male privilege? What you mean by that? How is it? Okay, because I'm not a bad looking guy. Is that what you're talking about? No. We're not obsessed with looks. She said everything comes down to a look with you people.
Approaching a woman.
Okay.
She is typically less powerful.
Hold on, you're saying a woman.
Socially, she doesn't go up to anybody in a male and just make them a stranger out of the blue.
It's not going to happen.
Have to protect themselves.
He said it's not going to happen.
But that's why you are the hunter. You're supposed to go find the woman. Women aren't.
And that's male privilege.
How's that privilege? I have to. The deer is sitting there waiting for me to kill him. I gotta chase him down. I gotta stalk my prey. Women have the privilege of being caught by who they want caught by, or who they can be caught by, and men only have the privilege of catching the prey that they can catch.
If I would say it like this: if I had a male privilege on of courting any woman though, I wouldn't, I really wouldn't though. I have to kind of go within my
in this whole world,
Mhm.
males stronger than females. Do you agree with that?
males are stronger than females. Yes, I agree with that.
And like traditionally, the hunter-gatherer type shit that he's just saying, that is what creates the privilege. That means you can be out in the world and you can pick anybody to say something to. Women cannot do that.
They pick who they respond to.
Stranger says anything to us,
We pick who we talk
we
to.
have the right to be on guard. We have the right to reject it because
That's the privilege
we
you
don't
have.
know. If we accept your compliment, it's gonna open you up to be more annoying and creepy. Or if you reject your compliment, you're gonna attack us and call us a bitch. So think about that when you approach strangers just because you want to see what they say. That is what male privilege is. That's what it is.
You don't think there's a level of privilege of being able to deny? That's not privilege.
Not having to approach men, being approached isn't privilege. Having the ability to deny, not having to be being hunted, that's not privilege.
I beg to
I beg to differ. Part of the reason why men, those asshole, and it's not every man, because the comments you make, there are some, but you make generalizations. It's not every man. It's not even and it's not even the majority of men who do the stuff you say.
Right.
And I'll say a lot, just to be fair. I'll say a lot, but at the end of the day, that lot of men who do decide to be like, hey, bitch, when you reject them, it's because of that rejection. You're not the first person to say, here, I'm putting myself out there. And it's not even, a lot of times, it's not even like women will give you the time. Excuse me, I'm busy. I can't even talk to you.
Right.
I can't even give you the time of day to let you know, hey, I heard you.
Come on.
I understand.
You were the one earlier that was making sense to me, and now you're talking shit.
Truth, though. It's true. I'm saying it's true.
No.
It's true. As a man, there's always that fear or that chance you're going to be rejected. It's always there. It's less of a chance for women because you're the ones being
you are
approached.
always able to do that, but you can always choose not to do that
Yeah,
and
but
not try and like
Choose not to
attack
do
or-
what?
That doesn't mean that I'm going to get what I try
You're
for.
attracted to.
If you're attracted, that's fine. But what is the harm in you getting rejected? You don't have to react and say bitch or whatever. Go on then.
That's a fact. You're right. That's a fact. But
You're right, but it's
but-
not, and like I said, it's not every man who does that. But here's the thing: when you reject, all right, but I'm making a point. So since we're gonna get specific, then, because there are women out there who, when they reject you, rather than just be like, look, sir, I appreciate you approaching me. I'm not interested. They will literally be like, what? Ew, get the fuck away from me. Who are you talking to? Am I not okay to look at?
I still don't understand how
If I stop a woman on the street, I'm like, excuse me, miss, can I talk to you for a second? And you're like, no.
Oh,
And just turn around and keep
yeah,
walking.
yeah.
I can't be like, well, fuck you too, then, bitch. You're rude enough where you can't even take 2 seconds and say, I'm sorry, I'm in a rush. I really don't have time. If I did, I'm saying keep it moving. You can't be polite to me, but I'm supposed to be in turn still be polite to you.
I would choose to do that. It's me taking back your privilege and being just as aggressive as you would be with me.
How is that being aggressive, though? If I'm like, excuse me, miss.
If I aggressively say no, and I don't have to choose to give you the energy to explain my reaction.
If you can't take the time to explain your energy or your reaction, you can't be offended by what you get back. If
Right.
you get a fuck you bitch back because the energy you gave me was a fuck you nigga, then
But that's a privilege all in its own. Like that to be able to say I ain't got time is a privilege.
No. You inserted something in my situation. I said men would say fuck you then bitch if we just say a simple no.
But that's not every man.
That
That's
is
not
the
every man.
reaction.
Every man.
That's
like
not
I
even-
said, that's not even the majority of men.
Yeah, that's not every man.
It's a lot of men. It's enough
It's a
of men that
possibility.
women
It's a
can say that
possibility
regularly.
that when you reject that man, it can happen. The same way it's a possibility when I come and approach you and try to court you that you're going to reject me. It's a possibility. It's a chance I take. But the fact that you get to decide which one of the people that come to and approach you, and those are the ones that you want to entertain, that's a privilege. The fact that I'm gonna get rejected one time out of 10 times, 10 times out of 9 times.
A lot of
It
times.
doesn't help me out. It
I mean,
only
a lot
makes
of
me get
times.
better at who and how I approach people. But you all would, if the shoe was on the other foot, women would not be able to get anybody if they had to go and approach a man. You don't have no game.
Not even that, but you wouldn't be able to take the rejection. You
The
can't take it
rejection.
down.
Absolutely.
If a woman comes up and approaches, I've seen it. I had it happen. Where a woman basically is in, let you know I'm interested. I'm good. I'm not interested. Now,
Yeah.
what are you fucking gay? Or now
Right.
I'm gay. That happens way more often than the man calling a woman a bitch. Reject a woman and see how quick she turns on you. Compared, men are used to that. More men are used to rejecting than women. I'll definitely state that.
Yeah.
That's
Anybody
true.
that has the
Yeah.
options is going to decide what they want. They're not going to just take the first thing and jump in front of them. Anybody that has that option, women have that option.
I have never once rejected a woman and had to take it like, oh, okay, I'm cool. Never.
Never.
Always
I don't think I
offended.
really ever rejected a woman
Always
either.
offended. Always get a word. Even if they don't come at me, really? Okay.
Oh, I've had the old word before. I've had the old word, like, oh,
Because they don't
word.
have that happen to them.
Like you men
Yeah.
approach you and you're not interested. It's just not interested.
And that's where
I'm not
women get
saying
the
that personally.
misconception. Women get the misconception that men are players. It's not that I'm a player, it's that I have to talk to more women. If I'm courting somebody, if I'm actively looking for somebody to be with, I have to talk to a bunch of women at one time because you all aren't going to just openly say, I fuck with you. I'm going to give you a shot. That's not how it works. Even you can go on a date with a man 3 times and still not know if you really going to fuck with him or not. But the very fact that he's taking you out on 3 dates, you already know he want to fuck with you. It's there. We never fucking know where it is with you all. Even in marriage, you get into a marriage, you still don't fucking know where you stand with somebody.
And I wasn't saying women don't. You can't say no. You don't have the right to say no. The point I was making is sometimes it's literally the way you go about doing it.
That's the only is how you do it.
You know what I mean?
You can tell somebody no all the time and it be just fine.
Some guys are gonna be rude. You're gonna have those rude assholes who are gonna you say no regardless of how you say it. They're like, well, fuck you too, because they expect you need to give them the time of day, whatever the fuck it is. They're hurt.
Yeah, they
But
wild.
even
Those
in
are-
that though, you claim to be so afraid or so worried about him attacking you for it. I would think that if you thought that a lion was going to attack you, you would be a little bit more graceful around him versus just be like, nah, I don't got the time or something. You're not that afraid of him. I'm sorry, I don't believe that. You're not that scared of if he's going to do something to
Mom
you.
say that shit all the time. When we lived in the apartment complex, they would do it to a little like say shit, little slash shit, "Ooh, what up, shorty?" And I would never hear her be like, "Listen, fall back, don't say shit, relax. I got a man, I'm good. Leave me the fuck alone." She
you're
never
saying
got
that,
aggressive, and I used to get
was you saying?
because I used to be like, "You don't want me." If you think I even say hello to another woman, I'm gonna catch an attitude. You don't even want me meeting people who I'm friends with if I haven't seen them in a long time. All kinds of bullshit. But here I'm watching these niggas is approaching you and basically hitting on you, and you not giving them a hard pause on this.
Hard no.
She
Yeah.
was like, "Well, I can't because they're mad. If one of them decides to get aggressive or this and that," and I'm like, "Yo, you're in your fucking apartment complex. There's cameras everywhere. The cops are always here. Ain't nothing going on fucking crazy. Not to mention, I'm right upstairs. You could just literally get on the phone, come down, and I'm right downstairs in a matter of fucking less than 30 seconds." I'm like, that's fucking nuts. You're so afraid of that. You'll give me a hard time. Almost to the point where I feel like you might even physically want to fight me over an issue that we're arguing about, which I feel like is crazy. But you won't check none of these dudes super hard and let them know, nah. So they just keep thinking, oh, I got a shot. I'm gonna keep taking my chance. I'm gonna rather than be like, yo, leave me the fuck alone. I'm good. Nah, I don't want that. And I'm like, nah, all that fear shit, it ain't that fear shit. In my opinion, I think that desirability you have. You like to be desired. You don't want to push somebody too far to where they stop desiring you. They're no longer interested in you. But it's always that fake ass fear of, no, I can't do. I don't want this. I'll tell a man no, and I'm strong. But then when it comes down to it, when the shit happens, you be like, I couldn't do it because he was a man. And what if he decided to snap? That's that double standard.
You get to choose when you decide. It's all men, except some of the time.
You're 41,
Nah, I don't.
39. Rex is 40.
Huh?
Rex, how old are you?
39, nigga, 39, shit.
My bad. I said 40.
39,
41?
Fuck down.
No, I didn't. No, I was talking to my auntie.
God damn, baby. Slow down. Slow down with it.
But what was that last thing you said? You said something about dictating the reactions of guys. Hold on.
But I do agree though, because I've never been like that. I hated that too. Like one was like, nah, no, thank you, sir. I'm not interested. Dude, like, well, fuck you, sir. Like, that's corny.
Yeah, because I might see you again. You might have said no this time, but I might have a shot next time.
Like,
I never felt like I was going to.
He's not accepting that.
Well, wait. What about a woman? Wait, hold on. I'm thinking about like, what if a woman? Okay, that's the kind of same thing with a woman. Like I could okay. When I used to work FedEx, right? This is a prime example, and I would deliver a package to like a doctor's office, right? And the woman at the desk, I know she's gonna be there the next time I go there, right? let's say we were just having a real good conversation, but I know she was low key trying to court me. You know what I'm saying? In a way, like trying to get at me, right? I almost in a way reject it in a way, like almost like, oh hey, you know what I'm saying? Like we're just talking. Next time I come, she gonna try again. That's almost like what you just said. She gonna definitely try again.
Of course
And then
it
she's
is,
gonna
because
think
you didn't give a hard no.
Yeah.
If you give a
Right.
motherfucker a hard no, they not gonna keep trying to talk to you, regardless of what they
Right,
react and say
especially
fuck you or anything like that. They not gonna keep trying to talk to
Perfect.
you.
And sometimes it don't even gotta be like a straight no. You just gotta say something that's clear cut, lets them know, hey, I'm not looking for anything outside of whatever I already got going on. If I got anything going on,
right.
I remember playing 5M, and there was this girl playing GTA role playing. There was this girl I know. We would talk in the city about shit, but we would also have talks just about regular shit. You know what I'm saying? We talk about like outside the city business life, just shit in general. And she was kind of like a nerd. She was real smart. She knew about a lot of shit, and we talked about a lot of shit. She was minority, she was Spanish and shit. So we talked about that in the role play aspect, and how like in these GTA role playing games, there's a lot of like crazy shit. You know, white people playing black characters and the language and all that. So we talked about all that shit.
Oh, of course.
So I could tell at one point I could tell she was starting to feel me. You can just tell by how the conversations goes, questions they start to ask. And I don't take it any kind of way if someone starts to ask like personal shit. I just take it as you might want to start to get to know me a little bit. Start asking about my family, stuff like that. But you can tell, so what do you like to do? Start getting the hobby shit and some of the jokes you could tell. So anyway, as it got more and started going that way a little bit, it wasn't that crazy, but I just managed to sneak in that I forgot what it was, but I was like, yeah, when this happens, I was like, me and my wife talking and basically said that. And you could tell once I made that comment, how the conversation changed back again. It stopped veering off to the left and it came back to the center and shit. But you
when you started talking about your ex-wife,
my baby mom. So basically, I was telling her like, yeah, we have an argument, or this is how we decide something, da da da, kind of shit. So she, without saying, hey, I'm not interested, I'm not nothing. I put out there, I'm with someone I live with, we have a child together. She could have kept trying to push. I didn't say no, I'm not interested in you. She could have kept trying to push up. She could have made a harder attempt, at which point I would have said, nah, I'm good, I'm not doing that. Or she could have just took it as he's with somebody, I'm not trying to step on those toes, I'm not doing that, and I'm gonna fall back, which is what she did.
Right. Oh, did she fall back too hard?
Nah, we still fuck with each other. We still talk to the city. We're still cool now. But I put it out there like I'm with somebody and I don't step out of my relationship. So he knew that. So there was no point even pursuing that. Saying anything else more about it would have just been disrespectful. Because it's like I already put that out there.
So she could have. So you don't think like she could have saw a red flag of her own standards, and was like, I will back out and what's it? Of my own choosing. I'm not worried about stepping on somebody's toes for me.
That's the delusion of him letting her know that she has somebody. She's not making a choice. Her thinking that she's deciding to stop pursuing it. He's letting her know right now. He's dry snitching. He letting you know, look, I got somebody. He may not say it right out, look, I'm not interested, but he letting you know that, look, there's somebody here with me.
And I don't step out of my relationship. So
right.
I'm not interested. Basically
so
saying I'm not interested.
She didn't have a choice at all. If he was serious about what he said, then the answer would have been no matter how many times she pushed up on him.
Exactly.
So for her to even think that she was deciding to stop, and no, she wasn't deciding nothing. That's the privilege, even in to think that you're deciding to stop pursuing this man. He let you know he wasn't.
Oh, you're saying that she thought she was a potential in her own head in a way, and he was already like.
What I'm saying is that even when she found out that there was somebody else and she didn't have a shot, she justified that. So that she justified it by saying, well, I'm not saying that she said that. I'm just going by what your aunt said. That would be justifying it by saying it was something she decided to do. She was in control of the situation, and she wasn't. Because if she was in control of the situation, she would still have that man. She would still be pursuing that man.
And Rex would still be talking to her.
Right. Rex made the choice because women give access to sex, men give access to relationships. If he's not going to continue, he's not going to be with her. If he's not going to continue to be with her, then they're going to just be cool. Just like he'll never have sex with her until she allows him to. He'll never get the booty until she allows him to. And she'll never get a serious relationship out of him until he wants to give it to her.
Come take the booty. That's what she said. Yo.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah. Wow, what a topic.
Thank you
Nah,
for the content, Auntie. We really appreciate
yeah,
it.
this is gonna be gold. Oh my god, guys, I'm smoking cigarettes, but woo,
I got so many
shit.
ideas for the editing part of this. I tell you.
Oh man, you think we got a good show right now? We good?
I mean, if we can edit you out, I think it'd be perfect. But that's pretty much it.
It's still a very good job.
But I just didn't want to do it like wrong and then make it be like insulting because Shorty was illin'.
It's hard for some women to hear men talk about women. It's really hard. Everybody considers themselves a good woman, but good women truly know when there are, that they're good women. And the women that ain't good women, they know they ain't no damn. They know they got some shit to work on. They just got their reasons why they haven't started working on those things about themselves. But don't nobody want to hear men talk about women. It hit a little soft spot.
Big facts. Big facts.
It's
Big
like,
facts.
damn, I gotta grow up. I gotta change. I gotta fix that. Damn, that sound fucked up when you say it out loud like that. Like, yeah, I know, but damn, you gonna say it out loud? That make it more real.
No, you ain't
That's
lying about that.
that it's already real. How does it make it more real? It's already
Because
real.
you said it out loud. So now you've offended them because you stated the real.
So
Just
because you
because
didn't,
you just
because
because
you
you try
said
to
it,
sweep it under the rug doesn't mean that it's not real. Like it's
Tell them
not
that.
real
Y'all
reality.
you have
can
to
tell them that.
you have
Y'all
to
can tell them that.
physically.
Because when I say it, I'm a hater. I don't know what I'm hating on, but I know what I'm jealous of. But just saying.
So when it's physically said, it makes sense. But like, I'm kind of like I'm a little confused because like so we have to verbally say it. But if we verbally say it, it's gonna be is regardless what it is, it's gonna be offensive.
Right. So just say it. Just say it. That's just the cold, honest truth. Just say it. Once a woman gets to a certain age, then she gonna start feeling like, all right, some shit. Maybe you're a little right.
Why it take so long though? Because it's like y'all saying treat y'all like children, but y'all ain't children.
Mm, I don't have an answer for
Literally,
that.
what I get out of the conversations sometimes it's just like treat y'all like children, but I ain't no damn child. Like that's
For real, for real, for real.
I don't know if I think they want y'all to treat them like children, but I do, in
they
a
don't
way,
want you to
think
say
that.
it. If you say it out
No, it's
loud, it
like
makes it
it's kind
true.
of like treat me like a queen. Treat me like a queen. Treat me like a boss.
Well, but
Yeah,
if
but
you okay, well
if I'm a king, that doesn't make you any more higher
and if
than you
you're a
think
boss, I
you
thought
are.
you
You
already
still
Y'all would
you
have
already
to
knew what's
teach them
coming.
that.
We have to teach. So
if we have to
that's like
teach her
telling a
that doesn't
kid.
mean she's not a queen. Because your daddy teach you how to act like a queen.
I'm aware, but I listen, so I'm aware. I just wanted y'all to say that out loud for clippable purposes. I understand.
I'm just being real. Like your daddy's supposed to teach you how to act like a queen. That way, so when you get around a king, the king you're supposed to have for yourself, you actually know what to do. Daddy's been taken away, so we don't like how we supposed to teach y'all how to act like ladies.
I agree.
And
A
part
lot of the women that act wild like that, they don't have daddies though, or their daddy wasn't around, or their daddy didn't teach them stuff like that. A lot of what I know and a lot of my ways come strictly off of, maybe like all of them come strictly off my daddy. Don't have nothing to do with my mama ways because I'm completely opposite from my mom.
I think that until we get us back in the house, man, our time with these youngsters.
I was gonna say, I mean,
I don't know if that time gonna happen no more. Like I don't have faith like that no more about society because women claim they don't need men, and now men are saying that they don't give a fuck.
That's kind of
nah, we always come back. We ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I think that I think that is really just a desperation tactic for men to preserve ourselves at this point. You know what I mean? Because the self-destructive behavior that y'all got going on, it's hard for us to build anything.
We being shitted on. We're being shitted on hard.
Yeah, but what y'all mean y'all coming back? Like y'all coming back to the same
We coming back when y'all get y'all shit together. But it ain't just us though. It ain't even black people. Like I was watching a video where a white lady was in I want to say airport in Thailand, and she was saying that all of the white men were sitting there was coming back home with their Asian wives.
My wives, yeah.
Yeah. So like it's
Why?
not
Because
just
they
it's
behave.
American culture period
They
that's turning the men
behave.
off
Yeah.
because men haven't been asked to change that much. Like if anything, the the steps that women want, the changes that women want men to make are that to become more feminine. And the men that are going against that are saying, "Fuck no, I'll just get a woman from somewhere else. That's the feminine kind of woman that I want."
Yeah.
That's
That's some
really
real
what's how
shit.
it's going on. It's not just us.
I'm about to say the DMV is oh man, it's DMV sucks. Like everybody that's from the DMV is like, I'm gonna get somebody that's from outside of the DMV. They don't want to deal with people here in their own state no more. I honestly, personally, do not want to deal with any of these women out here. For real, like trying to even start something with somebody is really risky because you don't know either way, man or woman, you don't know who they dealing with, and it's somewhat kind of a small world. You don't know if you guys might know like you might know the person that they did. It's just a I'm sorry, it's just a whole lot. And I honestly, I don't want to deal with anybody here. Like for real, I think lately I've been dealing with more of like people that I knew in my past than meeting somebody new on the street. And I'd rather be not rather be, but I'd rather deal with probably somebody that I probably knew before and try to build with them than trying to get with somebody new out here, out here just in the DMV. Now, if
Yeah,
I
but you
move
could
to a
fuck
whole
up like
nother
that
state,
too.
huh?
You could fuck up like that too, because somebody that you knew before might not be the same damn person.
No, that's facts. That's
Or they
absolute
are the
fact.
same person.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I was gonna say. Like that's
Yeah.
facts. No, because no, there's some people that I meet, and I'm like, damn, you're still the same. Like a lot of the women that I've dealt with and from my past, they're like, damn, you're almost still the same. But I've grown up. Obviously, having a kid it changes your whole perspective of thinking or way you look at any situation. So uh, it's all about perception and the experiences that you've been through as a man, and then for the person that comes back into your life that you do know or you knew in the past, they kind of like they might not be the same though. To be honest with you, I feel like it's more as a man. I think you don't change too much. It's more the women, and then they expect you to kind of
Ugh, I hate
deal
when
to
y'all say that.
deal to deal with what they are now.
You don't think
People
you've
grow.
changed?
People grow.
Yeah, I was
People
gonna
grow.
say.
Women do. Yeah. Okay. Y'all do that with the women be adding shit to their list and stuff. And I just feel like people grow. And as I get older, I might need to be treated differently.
I,
And
I think we all
I,
do. I think we all do.
yeah, but
I think we all
but
do.
I
but
think when
I'll
you're
I'll
young, you don't even know what you want or even how you're supposed to be treated yet. I think that when you're young, you looking at the way somebody else is being treated and say, "Oh, I want that." You know what I mean? So you try to find somebody to give you that,
I
and then you
don't.
find out that's not really what I want for real.
I
I don't
honestly
I don't
don't
think I've
think
ever
it's a
looked
young
like
thing
that.
either, though. I don't think it's a young thing either, because some young people, I'm not talking about younger than me, but maybe around me and Dez's age, um, if we're considered
You
young
say young?
people,
I'm young. Don't be saying me and
I
Dez.
know,
I'm
but
young as fuck.
we're considered young people still. So,
Yeah.
but what I mean by what I'm saying is, I think at the age that we are in now, and especially that the time and place that we grew up in, we might know what we want in a way. You know what I mean? We know there's certain things that we're gonna want to deal with, can tolerate, and even go in a relationship with somebody with. because some of the stuff that they have out now is ridiculous. For me, I know for a fact. For me, it's this all this shit is weird. This new shit. Like I even like. Oh my god! I know I've talked about this like maybe a couple times before, but I met this joint at Costco's, right? I got her number, whatever the case is, right? She found out that I had an Android and she has an iPhone. She said the first text message she hit me back with was, "Ew, you have an Android?" And I was like, "Is this gonna determine us not talking anymore?" And I didn't get no text message after that. Like we're in a world where you can get you where as a man you can get rejected just because of the fuck you don't have a fucking iPhone, and it kills
Uh,
me
but
Yeah,
because
that's
but
their
stuff
loss,
like
right?
that
wait,
is like
Their loss,
that's
right? They
small.
let
See,
you know. They
that's
let you know
small
that you way
bananas.
too immature for you anyway. If
no,
the
but
color
that's
was
Right,
what I'm
of
and
more,
saying. That's
and
what I'm saying.
and
Like,
monkey. Like think about little stuff like what did she have on?
man, bro, like I said, she was one of the sample ladies in Costco's, bro.
Because I was okay. All right, I what
She was looking cute though. I mean, she was cute. I ain't gonna deny it. Like she was
the one of the
cute.
I
old
thought she
ladies,
was a regular
Nah,
person.
she was actually younger
one of
than
the
me. She
old
was
ladies.
I
Because
think
most of
she
them
was like
sample people be
she's either
old.
26 or 25. She's 26 or 25 years old. And
Yeah,
Monkey, some of them things just be self inflicted wounds. Like y'all be hollering at bitches that y'all know damn well just
I
don't
did
look
not
right.
expect her to be like that. I
Maybe
had
not her.
no idea.
Maybe not
Because,
her.
no, look, because of my cellular device choice was going to determine if she's going to talk to me or not, or continue to talk to me, or ghost me. That shit crazy to me. That's the craziest thing. That's the first time, and I would, and I swear to God, the first time I've ever been in a way rejected to be talked to because of my cell phone choice. Like, hold the fuck up. Like, and I heard the
That
craziest
mean
reason
that woman
why.
was that chick was childish as hell.
yeah.
Dude,
Y'all would have had a
you know,
toxic roller coaster ass relationship. That's what it
you,
sounded like to me.
you
Cause I
know
don't
what?
give a fuck what kind of phone. Do you pay your phone bill every month? Cause I don't give a fuck what type of phone it is.
You
Do
know what's
you pay it
nasty?
every month, sir, or do your mama pay it?
The worst part about it was, right? Sometime later, I go back to Costco's, right, and I see her, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm about to say something to her." So,
What you say?
so I go up,
Bitch.
right? Nah. No. So I go up to her, right? And she was at this time she had like coffee. It was a energy drink coffee thing, right? And I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm not gonna say her name, but I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?" I was like, and then I took her the samples, like, "Oh, can I get one of the samples?" Right? I drank it, and then I said, "Oh, so but you can't talk to me because I have an Android." All right, well, I hope you have a good day. And then she like smiled hard as shit, like she was embarrassed. I was like, "Yeah, stupid bitch. You want to fucking judge me off of some fucking Android? Like, fuck all y'all. Fuck any
Monkey,
woman,
you know
man.
why you get
Nah,
hurt so much?
fucking
Because you fall
stupid.
in love as soon as you meet her.
No, I did
As
not
soon
fucking
as
fall
as
in love
soon
with
as
this
you lay
broad.
eyes on her, as soon as you
No,
lay eyes on her, you expect her to be different and your wife.
no. I grew up in a different time where it didn't matter what the fuck phone you had. As you had communication, you was in there. Now bitches want to worry
Yeah,
about if
but
you have an
even if
iPhone
she
and if
hadn't
I
said
read a
that
message
phone
or
thing
not.
to you, even
Huh?
if she had said if she hadn't said that phone thing to you, you would have been in love. You still would have been in love.
Des, I was not in love with her at
You are
all.
in love.
I'm
You're
getting her
every
pregnant tonight.
woman, every woman that you have told us about, you was in love with. You may
No,
not think it.
no, no,
Hold
no,
on, I
no,
can't
no,
hear
no,
because
no,
I
no,
don't
no.
know what's
Hold on.
going on.
The recent ones that
That's why a lot
that
of failed relationships happen
either
right there because people move so fast and
I'm
they take big steps really really fast. That's how shit fucks up right there.
I'm gonna say it like this.
Because
I
in the
mean,
beginning, of course, everything cute, you happy, everything. But you move so fast and shit fucked up. You ignore red flags. Then you get together and it ain't. You move too fast, monkey. You move too
look,
fast.
no, I mean, I had look, and this is I'm not throwing shots at nobody, but I've had women either tell me like in within like a short period of time that they're in love with me, and I'm like,
That's
you know,
because you be fucking Don Juan in their ass. You do
Hey, bro.
everything for them. You be there
I
for them.
don't,
They get the crying. You there. Oh, baby, let me hold your hair while you crying.
man. I don't get no
You there
crying.
for
It's
everything.
look.
Yeah,
They
cause
just
Monkey, I ain't gonna lie,
look.
it was no reason. Never mind, I can't say that on stream. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was about to say I ain't know what
Cut
you
that
were
out.
about to say
Cut that out.
too.
I can't even say that on stream. I'm
I
sorry.
ain't know who you about to say.
Yeah, I was. I know I was about to say something I wasn't supposed to say.
Look,
No, I was about to
look.
say something. I'm sorry.
When I say these certain things, I mean I'm gonna say it
See,
like
I'm
this.
learning,
I'm
babe. I'm
not trying to.
learning
I'm
what
not
I
trying to be.
shouldn't say out loud. See,
I'm
you
just trying to say
learning.
shit out loud. I mean, yeah. At the same time, I'm gonna say it on the mic. So I mean, they just realize that how good of a guy I am. You know what I'm saying? I got some great characteristics. I got some great things about me. You know
It's
what I
not
mean?
about being a good
And you know
guy.
what I'm saying? Like,
It's not about being a good guy. It's not about being a good guy. Sometimes
I'm not saying you
you
a good
are
guy,
really
but
gullible to a beautiful face and a badass body. Sometimes you're really gullible, and some women that were kind of like it's embedded in their mind like I'm gonna be a boss. No nigga is gonna tell me what to do. I'm an independent woman. I don't need a nigga. Yeah, I might want one, but I don't need him. Yeah, she not gonna respect you. You're too nice. You're not gonna put her in her place because you don't want confrontation.
whoa. No, I definitely put it. Oh man, I definitely say some shit now. Now, the one relationship I did have and that y'all know about,
What's up,
yeah.
Gucci?
I mean, she definitely, it was a whole different situation. But anything after that, I don't let too many people walk even closer over me. You know,
You
they're
gotta
gonna,
put
they're
women
gonna
in
have
their
to walk. They're
place.
gonna have to walk over me. They're not gonna walk on me. And I'm just
And
gonna
if
say
you
it like
cannot
that.
put that woman in her place, she is not your woman.
Yeah, I mean you're right. If yeah, right. If it's all one sided type deal, and of course, like and to be honest with you, I've learned my lesson, and that actually helped me pursue certain women that I'm like, oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna give two shits about. I'm not gonna waste my time because I've wasted a lot of time, in my life before. So it's more so I'm not trying to waste my time no more. So I have certain,
Yeah,
I
so
guess,
now
red
that's saying that
flags.
you go for different types of women within the
Yeah,
last month or two. So now what type of
yeah.
women are you into now?
It's not that what type of
What
women
are
I'm
you
into
doing?
now. I don't right like I just noticed what he was doing too. No, but it's not that I'm like, um, oh yeah, I have a whole new caliber of women. It's just certain women
You
that I
sh-
already know in my caliber, and I start to get the same, signs and or certain, just I guess red flags. I kind of stray away, or I'm not like,
Monkey,
or more. I say it like this.
you
Look. If you
you
don't give
don't
me the
date
time
women
that
in
I'm
your
putting in,
caliber. You don't do that.
if I'm putting in time and you're not putting in time and you kind of like are dead with the texting, you're dead with the phone calls, you're dead with the conversations, we're not gonna last long. I'm not even gonna talk to you for a long time. To
Oh,
be
you
honest with
you
you,
Because she got
we might
dry, boring conversation? No, that is
no.
not a reason. You have to date
Yeah, it
women
is.
under your caliber, Monkey. You have to date women that's under
No.
your caliber. Because those are the
I,
women that's gonna, no matter how you act, they're gonna respect you. So you have to date
what
women under your caliber.
looking for?
what man wants to just fucking talk all the time and then get no substance back from somebody that you're interested in. And
I
But
didn't
you know,
say
you
I didn't
know
say a
you
weak
talk a lot
bitch.
though, Monkey.
I didn't say I didn't say a weak woman.
But are you aware of how you talk, Monkey? How much you talk?
yes.
Do you give her a break?
What do you mean? You gotta explain what he's talking about, bro. Because I
Like
mean,
this
I
what
don't
niggas
even
do,
think
man.
talking is the problem. That's not the
but that's the
problem.
main key of everything. Like talking and fucking
What woman
giving.
don't love to hear her man talk? I just don't feel that.
But
What?
there's women that
You
like to
never had a
talk as
nigga talk
well.
too much. That's all.
No,
You just
Monkey could
never had
talk
a
his
nigga.
ass off, okay? He could
Yes, I
talk his
can. But
motherfucking
That
ass
ain't
off.
your
no,
nigga
but
though.
there's
Eat,
some women that don't
especially when
You're
he's
not 24.
sober.
You're not
look.
24/7 monkey. That
Look.
ain't your nigga. So you imagine somebody that got to be around monkey 24/7, and him
Imagine
not.
someone.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm saying, and him not understanding that he got to give them a break from time to time. He got to
Even
come
when
out
I
the
give them
bed.
the break, man. Look, even if I was to talk too much, right?
Hmm.
Even if I give that time for her to give me some good substance of anything, I've met
No, when
women
I
that
say a break, I don't mean a pause of you talking so she can start up talking, but just a pause for silence.
what do you mean, like
I
being away
think
from
I
each
think
other?
two
Huh?
people are gonna mesh. They're gonna mesh.
No,
Whoever you're supposed to be with, they're gonna mesh. So it doesn't matter how
That's
much
what I'm
he
saying. That there's
talks.
like a lot of women
But
that
he's
they
dating
may.
women that are what was the word you used earlier? Fucking alpha males. I
Oh, I don't do
though
those
you
no
date
more.
those types of women. That's not the women you go for. Why
No,
you are a really good guy. So
I
you
stray
can't
away
date
from
alpha
those.
males.
I can't no more with them. Like obviously the one that I did get, which was one of my exes. Um, she was a prime example of what I don't want anymore. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not looking for that. I've found certain women that are not no alpha males, but at the same time, they fucking suck. They just suck. Like some women just suck. I mean, even if I was to not even give a good comment, like let me say it like this: if I was to let them have the floor and let them talk me up, they can't do it. Some of them can't do it. I'm like, and it's more like I'm trying to have to throw a conversation on my
Say
ass.
that again. I'm sorry. I spaced out. Say that again. Like go like 20 seconds before.
So if let's say I give the woman or whoever the
You
floor,
said she don't know how to do what? She don't know how to take the floor.
she can't give a great conversation or anything back. In like if I'm dishing out some good stuff, right? Let's say I let her do her thing, right? Most of the shit that's gonna come out of her mouth is it's not gonna be either interesting. Sometimes I'm not saying that every woman, but most of the
you
things
want
that I
her to be interested in what you're saying, but you don't want
no
to be interested
not
in what.
interested. Just what I'm saying, it, just in general. I mean,
You just saying in general
I
it's
can
not
listen. I
interesting
can
shit.
listen. I trust me. I'm a guy who I've been a listener all my life. I've been a listener for women, people, anything with problems, and especially when it came to women,
Anything
I've
with
sat there
problems,
just
the
listen to
couch.
people cry. What did you say?
What
Nothing.
you said.
Anything with problems, your couch,
Monkey, you need to
your
go for
fucking.
women that you think is pretty and cute and not the women that you think is sexy and
But
bad as
those are
fuck.
the pretty and cute ones got problems too. Every like a lot of girls have
Okay,
problems,
everybody got
man.
problems. Everybody got it.
Yeah,
You
but
dealing with something with someone.
no, the pretty and
It's
cute
just
ones,
something you're gonna have to deal with. You're
You
gonna have
gotta
to deal with a
marry
little
something,
attitude,
I
buddy.
be
but she still listen to you. Like you're gonna have to deal with something.
I be
If
getting
she got a
thrown
little
off
attitude,
by
but she
some of
still
these
listens to me, I can
conversations
deal
though.
with that.
Yeah, but you're not listening to no. You're not keeping no woman that's just downright disrespecting you, or a woman that you know is not at home after a certain time, or a woman that is just got her ass hanging out every single day. Like you're not getting no respect from those women.
Hey, I'm not fucking with you if you was out here talking about you fucking other dudes while you trying to talk to me. I'm like, I guess we could talk, but we really not doing anything. And then you want me to believe?
What we talk about?
I'm just saying, like, what you saying? Like,
Because
No,
the
what are
minute I
you
find out
saying?
my man fucked another bitch, what we talking about? You finna we equal today. You finna fight me today. We ain't talking.
like that. There's motherfuckers out here like that. They be like, oh yeah, I got a little list, and I might,
A list,
yeah, like it's this women out here got lists and rosters and shit. Like,
List for what? What's on the list?
monkey. Who are these
other,
women that you talking
they,
to? I
Yeah,
haven't
see,
known
that's why I
that.
say you're dating the wrong
that's
women.
why I told no
You
DMV,
gotta date
bro. The
under you.
DMV, bro. That's
Okay,
a whole
move. Move a
different
little
thing.
south. Move a little south or something. I don't know. I
I
don't
might
know.
have to. I
But
might
if
have
y'all
to.
constantly
I might
complaining
go up
about
to.
the women in y'all area, y'all need to y'all don't have no luggage? Y'all don't have a suitcase or nothing?
I need to go back up north. That's all I can say. I go back up north. I found
You go
man.
up north, they're gonna push you around, buddy.
No, they not. I'm man. When
Hey,
I
yo,
live
son,
You don't want you a
get
nice
my
lady,
head braided.
monkey.
Get
You
nah,
my
don't want
head
a
braided.
nice lady.
the women up north are spicy as shit. So it all
You like
depends.
being told what to do, monkey. Like you
No,
complain
nigga,
about the
I don't
things
like
you
being
like.
told what to do.
You want to be in an abusive relationship.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
You
Because
my
what you want
god,
to talk
no,
to
I
a
don't.
spicy woman for? That woman is gonna spice your asshole is gonna be hot. Why? What you want to be with a woman like that for? You, yeah, monkey. Because you cannot be with no powerful woman. If she can pay her own bills, monkey, you can't be with her.
Oh shit.
You can't. You gotta date nice women.
I tried
damn.
that before. That's a problem. I can't date them if they're too fucking nice. I can't. I
What's too nice
understand.
mean? Oh
Too
my
nice
goodness,
for
what is too
you.
nice?
As nice as you
I've
are,
had
what the
nice,
fuck?
very aggressive, and in between. You know what I mean? Like I've had.
Monkey, you gonna have to switch sides then, because
Yeah,
you
you
sound like you just got a problem with women in general.
Whoa, switch sides. What the fuck you talk about?
You got problems with nice women, in between women, and rough women. Ain't no more motherfucking women for you to pick from then.
You can't have. Okay, you can't have. No, there's no way. I know Rex
You
and
want lukewarm. That's what you want. And
there's
women don't
no
come in that breed.
there's no dude that's gonna deal with a woman that is extremely too nice. When I say too fucking nice, where it's just like to the point where you're like, all right, yeah, this
What
I
you want
can't.
her to slap you and call you a bitch sometimes?
No, nigga, and then I'm talking, and then even the other type of women I was talking about was that they don't have to be abusive. I'm not talking about putting hands on
They
your
don't
man
have to
like
be, but
that.
that's
You
the
want her
option.
to
Verbally
slap you
abusive either.
sometimes. I'm missing it.
Oh my god, no, man, fuck it, I
Okay,
can't,
you need to
I
get you a
can't.
paper and you need to map out the characteristics of the woman that you want to be with, because you're not breaking it down to me good enough.
Look, I don't want her to be too goddamn nice, where she sounds like a nun, but she can't be too mean, where she's like a fucking sounds like a dude. You know what
So
I
you
mean?
don't want a spiritual woman. You don't want a
Mhm.
godly woman then. Because
No,
godly women are the women that's the women right there. You don't have nothing to worry about right there. That means she understands what a man's role is and a woman's role. Where's the
well,
confusion?
no, but
Where
not
will the
all.
confusion in y'all
Because not
household
all of
be?
them. No, because not all of them understand, and
I
they're
was
not
about
going
to
to
say
understand me.
some of them godly women be like super
Yeah,
freaks.
that's why I'm okay.
Yeah, but if
Yeah,
she
but
a
no, but at
super
the same
freak
time, they
for
might not
you,
understand.
then what?
They
Or
might
y'all
not
mean like she a super
I don't
freak
know.
my
I hear
personality.
out
stories.
Like
I
there?
hear
I can't.
stories
I
about the
can't deal with
churches,
those.
and they be the
She
worst
don't have
people.
to be in the church. I just mean, dang, y'all got it bad a little bit, because dang, y'all can't even date a godly woman. I'm
I'm
sorry.
telling you, it's the DMV. Where I've raised over here, man. It's just
Just burn that steak. Just burn it. It don't. I'm
yeah, man.
sorry, y'all.
Burn Virginia, DC, and Maryland. Yeah,
See, you
burn.
see why I said you're gonna have to take the other team? Cause see what you're saying now?
They call Virginia vagina. Like I'm just saying.
Never heard
No,
that
no, they
before.
don't.
Yeah,
No, they
people
don't.
say
Never,
that shit.
never heard that before.
You never
Never
heard that
called.
before, Des? Yeah, you all the way down here south.
I've only been to Norfolk, Virginia, like 2 times in my life, and I was like
Norfolk.
18.
Oh my God, that's you can't even. That's not even. That's not even near us. Like that's what I'm saying. They're a whole different breed down there
That's the
too.
only part of Virginia I've ever been in. Other than that, I ain't heard nothing about Virginia being called vagina.
Man,
Never.
they call Virginia
I ain't never
vagina
heard
all the
that either.
time.
That's crazy. Why do they do that? Who
Virginia.
That's
does
just
that?
like Monkey and his friends calling each other. What was it? What you call each other?
Bigger.
Yeah.
Spigger? Is that
Yep.
Spanish nigga?
Yep.
Yes.
Cut the
Yes.
lie.
Yeah.
Cut the lie.
Come
We
on with
done.
that ignorant shit,
We
Stan.
done. Cut the lies. Not you let them niggas walk around calling you nah, monkey.
No,
Oh,
no,
he
no, no,
created
no.
it. He
No,
got
we
the
Yeah, what
created
you
it. We
talking
created the
about?
word. Me and
Oh,
my
I
friend.
missed that part.
And
You
it wasn't
fucking.
even. There was no white people there. It was just me and homies, and we were like just thinking about shit. And we thought about that word. We're
What kind of ways can we demean ourselves,
You
fellas?
yeah, right.
spigger.
Oh man, yeah, no, terrible, 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 terrible. But I guess it was because like no one could else call us worse than what we call each other. So I don't know. I don't know. That line of thinking might be stupid, but yeah.
I slap myself before I let them do it.
I'm building up a tolerance.
You are injecting yourself with racism so that it doesn't affect you in the real world.
I shut up.
Not injecting myself with racism. All I'm gonna say at the end of this is mashallah, mashallah, because we need some of that right now. Oh, all right,
Very interesting.
you guys want to get out of here? Hey, Mojo, say your famous line, bro.
You already said it, motherfucker.
No,
I
man,
missed it.
bro. You gotta say it right. See, Des missed it, so go ahead.
Y'all ready to get out of here?
Yeah.
hmm
All right,
Yeah,
y'all.
there we go.
Who we going to?
Let's see.
Who we
Let's
rating?
see
Who we
what's
rating?
popping.
Oh, appreciate
Mm,
Gremlin Gucci for the TKB check-in. Appreciate you for being here, my man. Well, appreciate everybody who uses the check-in. We appreciate that. Love it. It's very exhilarating.
spell it. I'm just kidding.
No, I'm not gonna
I
spell
IT.
it.
Ha ha ha.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Monkey,
Probably
tell me
couldn't
thank
spell
you
it.
for using the check-in.
No.
Monkey, say
Yeah.
it.
What happened? Sorry.
Tell me thank you.
Oh, you use it too? Oh. Thank you, yeah, Dez, for using the TKB check-in. Let's go. Let's motherfucking go.
Why the fuck would you call me that?
Yeah, Dez, because it says it on there.
But you know me. You know me. So
yeah, Des.
what do we? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, bitch, slay.
Did you just call me
You
monkey?
know
Come
that
on.
Carla, that's how you talk when y'all be together too.
No, it's not
Not
because I
even.
don't. No. Oh, monkey and his friends. Oh, okay.
He told me
Hey,
that. I
stop
was
playing with me,
like, no,
nah.
you don't. He was like, yeah, say it, say it. I was like, I'm not saying that shit. And
Not even.
You better not dare. You better. Who we rating to?
Moiko.
Rico,
Moiko. Mr. Moiko, we are rating to you with at least 5 viewers. Mr. Moiko.
Thank you for watching this week's TKB episode.
We ready to